What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the After Hours podcast. On today's episode, we had Josh Buado at the studio. He was in the area because he had a job down here somewhere, so he decided to shoot us a message, and we made this work, which is pretty convenient because Josh is from the Chicago area, so it's, one less podcast we got to do when we do our final bout trips. But Josh has been drifting for years now. I want to say potentially 10 years or more at this point. And he's got a bunch of cool stories. I feel like we didn't really talk about drifting much in this, which is, I guess, pretty typical at this point for us. But we definitely hit on a lot of good points. So before we get started, I just want to mention that we are doing another giveaway on our website. Every $5 is one entry to win. And the prize for this month of March, it is a $1,500 shopping spree with GK Tech. So GK Tech is helping us out with this one, and I'm pretty stoked on this. This might be one of the best prizes we've done so far, so you definitely want to check that out. And don't forget that any Faction merch is double entries. So for every $5 gets you one entry, and every $5 spent on Faction merch gets you two entries. Make sure to get those orders in before the end of the month. And now a word from our sponsors before we dive into this episode. This podcast is sponsored by East Coast Drift School. East Coast Drift School is a driving school focused on learning the art of drifting. Conveniently located at the greatest drifting facility in the United States, Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey. Raceway Park currently has 3 tracks, so you will have a few options to choose from when setting up your lessons. Chris Knapp, who is part of the Raceway Park family, will be your teacher as he guides you through car setup and technique. If you are more of a seasoned driver, East Coast Drift School is also the place where you can get some extra seat time. Chris allows private track time with no instructing as well, so that you can get some test and tune runs in before that big event or competition you have coming up. Instead of spending the night dodging the police with your boys, consider signing up with East Coast Drift School the next time they release their schedule. Chris releases the schedule on the 16th of every month through Instagram. Make sure to check them out, give them a follow, and shoot over a direct message when you are ready to set up a date. You can find them on Instagram at East Coast Drift School. Chase Bays has been a household name in our industry for over 15 years, supplying us with tons of fluid power products such as power steering cooler kits, oil catch cans, engine oil coolers, hydraulic handbrake kits, and of course, their dual piston brake booster delete kits, which fit a wide variety of vehicles. The core values of Chase Bays is function, simplicity, quality, and aesthetic. All of their products are user-friendly and easy to install, while of course looking the part. The quality of their products has only increased over the years, and now with Front Street Drift Club being a sponsored team of Chase Bays, you can guarantee the products are stress tested as well. I'm currently digging their compact intercooler sprayer reservoir kit. This kit includes a pump and pigtail to wire it up to any switch you want. I've been a big fan of sleek looking OEM style intercooler sprayers ever since Subaru had one on the STI, and this kit provides you with what you need to get started. If you need any more info on any of their products, make sure to take a look at their product descriptions. They have some of the most detailed descriptions I've read with tons of information. You can check out Chase Bays products and place your orders directly on our website at FactionMotorsports.com, and make sure to use the coupon code ChaseBaysAfterHours with no spaces to save on checkout. This podcast is also sponsored by Automotive Specialty Wraps. Automotive Specialty Wraps is a company specializing in paint protection film, vehicle wraps, ceramic coatings, and window tinting located in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. Owned and operated by car enthusiasts and drifters, their technicians have over 10 years of experience in the industry. Ceramic coating is one of their specialties and is the service they offer that caught my eye first. In the 60s, NASA and the US military formulated a ceramic coating to be used on spacecraft and planes. This coating would be able to protect them from harsh conditions. Following that, in the early 2000s, ceramic coatings were revamped to be used in the automotive industry. These coatings give your car's paint extra protection while also making it shine. Wax only lasts for a couple of weeks at most, but ceramic coatings last for a year or longer. They perform a full 2-stage polish to the car beforehand to make sure the vehicle is in perfect condition before applying the coating. This service can also be applied to wheels, which would be the best thing you can do to a new set of wheels you just picked up, if you are looking to protect them for years to come. As mentioned, they also offer window tinting and paint protection film installations. Now, everyone knows what window tinting is, but these guys offer carbon or ceramic tinting depending on your needs. Paint protection film, or PPF, is a great idea for those new vehicle owners that want to protect their paint before it gets chipped up driving down the highway. I always suggest having at least the front end done in PPF, like the front bumper, fenders, and hood. ASW is now offering mobile detailing, and this is no basic car wash. It's more of a 2-hour spa session for your car using special soaps designed to extract toxins out of your paint. And the best part is they will come to your house, job, or even to our shop when your car is being serviced to get the wash done. From protecting your tow rig's exterior to full livery installations on your drift car, they have you covered. You can contact them at automotivespecialtywraps.com and make sure to mention our podcast. They are currently offering 10% off mobile washes and tinting services for our listeners. Limitless Autofab is a fabrication shop and retailer located in Illinois. They produce bash bars and catch cans for a bunch of popular models in the drifting community. We started selling their products earlier this year and have heard nothing but great things since. Limitless bash bars are honestly the industry standard right now. Fabricated from 1.5-inch mild steel tubes, these bars are designed to take the impact of light collisions in order to avoid or minimize damage to your body or frame. My favorite part about these bash bars is that they are designed in a way that helps hold most aftermarket bumpers up at the correct height. Unlike a lot of other aftermarket bars that require you to either weld additional brackets on or install those big foam rubber pieces to raise the bumpers up to avoid bumper sag. This is a huge pet peeve of mine when installing bash bars at the shop, so I'm really glad about this feature. Gone are the days of trying to keep your rusty rear factory crash bar because you are worried about bumper fitment issues with an aftermarket one. Their bars also come with jacking points and optional license plate brackets, so everything you need is right there from the start. Limitless Auto also sells catch cans for a handful of specific models. These cans are built in-house and chassis specific. We have used these cans before in the shop with no issues, and they look great as well. The guys over at Limitless are on social media as well at limitless_auto_fab. So please make sure to check out their Instagram and give them a follow. They post photos of all the drift cars using their products, from Front Street Drift Club to Animal Style. If you are in the market for a bash bar or catch can, make sure to check out their full product lineup on our website, FactionMotorsports.com. This podcast is brought to you by Faction Motorsports. We are an automotive performance shop located in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Our shop is easy to get to from Route 17, 3, and 21. We are also only 15 minutes away from New York City. Faction Motorsports provides services that include but are not limited to performance part installations, suspension overhauls, general maintenance, engine installations, tire mounting and balancing, and custom four-wheel alignments with our in-house Hunter alignment machine. We also stock a range of performance products in-house. From AN fittings and gaskets to complete body kits, we try to stock as many parts as we can to provide quick shipping times for our website customers and same-day pickup for locals. Make sure to shoot us an email if you are looking to set up an appointment or if you are looking for a part that is not up on our website. Our email is sales@factionmotorsports.com. We are also on Instagram at Faction Motorsports.
Malcolm, on your go, I guess.
You're live.
I love when he does that shit. He's just like, yeah,
Well,
you've been recording this whole thing.
We've been recording. I just said my social security number, too. That's crazy. But welcome, everybody, to the Faction After Hours podcast. We're here to bring you another episode. Tonight, we have another guest. We kind of stacked these up. It's
2 in 1 week.
2 in 1 week. Frankie's really
Making me work.
really wearing me down. Nah, I'm having a great time. Tonight, we have Josh Buados. Is that right?
Correct.
Buado, no S.
No.
Buados if there's 2 of you.
That's your cousin. You should know how to say his name.
No, we're not actually cousins.
Shit.
I didn't want to say that just because in
Racially
case
motivated?
somebody else was going to be like, oh, another Filipino guy,
Yeah.
Karl's cousin. That's crazy. But thank you for coming on the pod.
No problem, man. Thanks for having me.
You're not from around here.
No.
Where are you from?
Chicago.
Yep.
Well,
that's,
northwest suburb.
Yeah,
And he
we
just-
know how it goes. Everyone says they're from
he
Chicago.
flew in
but
and just for this podcast only, he flew in.
yeah.
Crazy.
we flew him out. Yeah.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Frankie's dime.
Yep. That's how it goes. Yeah, we just be flying people out. Yeah, no, it didn't happen. That did not happen.
please don't.
You're working down.
I'm working out here.
Yeah,
Delaware.
Delaware.
Okay.
don't think that we do that, please.
How is beautiful Delaware these days?
Awful.
What's it like down there? Is it
Dude, there's
gloomy?
nothing there.
Is it empty?
Do you go down the street from where we're working? It's bad.
Bad?
They're like, don't drive down the street.
Oh,
bad.
Wow.
All right.
I didn't know that about
I didn't know that
Delaware.
either. I thought it was just like no sales tax and it was sick.
Yeah, I know that.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've used that. My brother lives down there, right on the kind of closer to that border than you were to go up here. Mm-hmm. And there's a tire rack warehouse in Delaware.
All the warehouses are in there.
I wonder why.
Yep. I bought like 3 lifts down there. I put them in the bed of my truck and
That's
drove
exactly
them up.
what I did. Well, not with lifts, but with tires.
Yeah.
Like I bought all-terrain tires, new all-terrain tires for my Koya, the first one, and they were like $1,000. And then I went and bought them from
You were
Delaware.
like, fuck that. We're going down there and picking them up. I'm not paying $20
I went
in
and
tax.
bought them from Delaware, and they were like $800. I don't know if really that's how much I saved,
Yeah,
but it was definitely more than $100.
Yeah.
So then I had my brother get them, and then I went down there and had him find somewhere to get the tires mounted. So then when I got down, I just put them on the truck,
Okay.
took it off roading right away.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's nice. It's nice being that close to it, but then that fucking lift shop closed down.
You ran them out of business.
I don't know what it is, but I'm mad about it, honestly. Because like I needed another lift, and I was like, fuck, I'm paying for sales tax this time.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically all we use Delaware for. Like,
Somebody from Delaware is not going to appreciate.
I really hope there's someone from Delaware listening to this, but
Honestly, anywhere we've gone, they're like, everyone comes here to buy stuff.
That's all.
Like
It's the smallest, or it's the quickest state
it
when
might
you're
be
driving.
the smallest state too.
Like, because when you're on a road trip to go anywhere,
Malcolm, can you look that up for me?
Probably Rhode Island.
I would take a guess that it would probably be also no, not Rhode Island.
I don't know, dude.
But I
Delaware's
just know,
small as fuck.
I just know, no. It's not small, but it's like skinny. So
Yeah.
then when you're driving south, like I will be April 4th to go to Mid Pond for Church of the Pond, it's like 40 minutes worth, and it's like bloop right into Maryland.
Rhode Island. Now look at how big Delaware is. So this is 1,200 square miles.
Yeah, Josh, we don't talk about drifting at all on here. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Isn't it refreshing?
Double the size.
You thought we were going to test you about
24.
SR.
Yeah, 2,400 miles.
Dude,
Double the size.
it is a 40-minute, maybe less when you're on the turnpike. It's like bloop, Maryland.
This is got me questioning Rhode Island now. Why does that even exist? Can you bring me up a map, Malcolm? Sorry.
You're working. Thank you, Malcolm. By the way, Malcolm is on this podcast with us today.
I guess we could just do the East Coast or something, but
Okay.
Now you're asking for a lot.
because like you can't even see it on that map.
You're looking for the word New England. Yeah.
Jesus, these maps are useless. You have a better shot going to just Google Maps.
Bro, what is that?
Yeah. There you go.
Oh,
this helps
here
a
we
lot.
go.
Look at Rhode Island up there. Okay, now look at Delaware. Back up. Okay, Delaware. Yeah, it's about double the size.
I knew a sweet girl from Rhode Island once.
Yeah.
Don't get to talk to her anymore.
Okay.
God damn it.
These states make New Jersey look massive.
No, New Jersey just feels massive because I feel like I don't know how else to say this, but, and I don't know if this is the same way in Chicago too, but where the fuck has been? Sorry, my phone was randomly ringing, but everywhere you look, there's a person. Not in a freaky way, but I mean like there's probably a person at least within a mile of where you are at all times.
Look how big Illinois
New Jersey.
is.
So like I don't know if it's the same over there because now when you're looking like every mile, like now you have Wisconsin. I don't think there's a person every mile there.
Hell no. There's a cow every. There's a cow every
I mean,
mile.
there might be
Cow.
farms.
Look at the size of Illinois and then look at New Jersey. Dude,
Yeah, but-
I don't even know the bottom part of Illinois. We only go to the
yeah,
same part
I
every
actually
time.
never knew that there was a bottom little jagged edge.
Have
down
you
there.
been there?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's that like? Is it like that's where the farms are? Or no, that's
It's
where
not
the
as
bad
bad as you
stuff
think.
Yeah.
We're
There's
not
like
talking about geography but like the environment. We're talking like
It's definitely small town for sure.
yeah. If I had to take a guess, the bottom of Illinois is probably like Ohio.
you ever like if you think that's weird, imagine like what that bottom tip of like South Dakota is or like
Oh, South Dakota. I'll go there right now. That's Sturgis.
I would probably love that.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
On my XS 650.
No.
I've got this like really old bike and it's just not great to ride right now. Actually, it really wasn't really ever. but it works.
Sorry, I'm a map guy. I like to look at maps.
Yeah, we're done with that.
Okay.
Yeah. Jesus.
All right. My bad.
So Delaware, and you were there for work.
For work.
Yeah.
So what do you do exactly?
Yeah.
So I work for a trucking company.
Yep.
Just a project manager, but we had just acquired, so we're helping like train all the new people there, get the system set up, all that. So we just flipped their whole world upside down.
So it's like freight trucking and all that, like big.
semis,
Okay.
semi trucks and trailers.
You're a PM. Do you have? Did you go to school for that, or like, do you have a PM?
No, so I kind of like transitioned into that through my job. So I came on as a trainer, but then I kind of like we needed a PM, so I kind of just what would you call it? Just learned under somebody per se, and then just kind of yeah,
Oh shit, that made fucking.
way better.
Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah. No, because I
But
noticed last
I just
week
kind of
too.
came through the ranks, and then just kind of I don't
You
have an
climbed the
actual
corporate
PMP.
ladder.
Yeah,
There you go.
but the nice thing is if I do it, they'll pay for my whole schooling
That's sick.
if I pass the test.
I was
So-
trying to.
Sorry to cut you off, Carl.
No,
What
go
what is this trucking like? What does the situation look like? Like, do people bring in supplies and then you're like a distribution center?
So we
or-
have distribution centers.
Okay.
So we acquired a service location. So we
Okay.
have service and parts. So we have over 330 locations in my company, all
Whoa.
between parts and service, and 4 distribution warehouses.
So you guys are actually working on the trucks?
Yep, semis, all that.
I have no idea how this world works, like the trucking world.
Yo, Iron, I got a degree. I was an analyst.
He's dead ass serious.
I worked in ops. Yep. I would work there in a heartbeat.
But
You look like a happy guy, you know what I mean? Sometimes you talk to somebody and when they talk about where they work, I mean, it is work. But
I mean-
that company, good for them. You don't have to name or whoever the fuck it is, but man, good for them because they got you. Like, not got you, but you got them. That's
Yeah,
good.
man, 14 years.
Holy fuck.
same.
Yeah. But because then it's like 14 years. That means he told me how old he was. So damn.
How old are you?
35.
Okay, so 1 year older than me. All right.
We look like we're the same age though.
You are aging relatively fast, Carl.
I know, right here.
That's
Right in
what
my
Malcolm
neck.
did.
Just right
Fucking
to it.
bad.
No, he's fine.
No, I'm good. I think for a few more years. You look good though for your age.
Thank you.
Do you regularly exercise?
I have been lately. Before, no.
Scared, huh? Catching up. It's
Ooh.
catching up. It's the end.
Dude,
you got scared.
I
You
got the high
scared.
blood, the cholesterol.
Oh, no.
all that.
No. Do you have
Yeah.
any of that, Frankie?
I don't know. I haven't seen a doctor in like 7
That's-
years, 8 years. Yeah.
This guy's got to be going to. You've got to be going to the doctor.
Yeah, he
you have.
has
to. Oh, yeah.
You have a job
Every year.
You need to be going.
But they try to make sure
I'm
you're
so
alive.
scared to. Malcolm,
Don't ask Malcolm.
when was the last time you seen a doctor?
Oh, it's probably same 7, 8 years, maybe.
See?
You went through puberty 8 years ago. Dude, like, you need to be going to the doctor.
I know. Yeah, I know. I
Even
need
if
to
it's
go.
like a couple years.
I just found one, so
There's doctors everywhere.
I don't know how that works. Like, I don't.
You find one you like. Eventually, that guy's gonna put.
If
a
he's
finger
got
in your
nothing,
ass.
he just needs a primary, nothing more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that's
like,
what
how do
he's.
you find one? You know,
That's
It's
what
not
he's
like,
talking about. He doesn't even know
The last time I went to a doctor, I went to one of those.
urgent care.
No, one of those like city MD.
That's
like on the side of a highway.
That's urgent
Yeah.
care.
Okay, then
That's
yeah,
urgent
that.
care. Yeah, that's one of the most prominent urgent cares in our area.
And they gave me my blood results and everything. And they were like, "Yeah, you're great." And I was like, "Are you sure that's mine?" And they're like, "Yeah." I was like, "I only eat Oreos."
No. Wait.
This was 8 years ago.
Okay. I was gonna say logistically, how I get my blood drawn is I go to a lab place that is like meant for taking blood because they don't just do that. So you go to there.
Okay.
They take your blood. They fill it in that little vial shit. You pass out. You wake up. They give you
Yeah,
a cookie.
I don't know if you're supposed to pass out, but yeah.
They give you a cookie, and then your ass hurts, and you're like, "Why is my ass hurt?" Like, but then you go outside of the doctor's office and you wait because that has to go to the lab.
Where's my spleen?
That's where my oh god, that's what my mom does. She's at the lab, so that's why I know about this.
Oh, she does that.
She's the one examining the blood and what.
So if I just take my blood out myself and give it to her,
No, that's not how it works. Because those little containers, those vials,
But this would be cheaper, though.
They're yes, but are you hearing yourself right now?
I'm
You're sounding like a real Karl right now.
I'm cheap.
But those little vials don't let oxygen hit the blood, so then it's like literally how it comes out of your body.
So tell her to get me one, and we'll.
I guess, yeah. That we just need that thing,
That'd be
right?
sick.
Then we got it. But then it goes from there to your doctor, and then your doctor will then tell you the results.
Like, I don't really want to pay a doctor to just come into a room for like 5 minutes and then charge me an hour of labor.
Well, people come here and do that. It's a skill set that you don't have.
They drop their car off and leave.
Well,
and then they don't know what's going on.
This guy's
like,
you're comparing
it took 8 hours.
You're comparing Faction Motorsports to a healthcare facility.
It is kind of like a healthcare facility.
No. Yes, kind of. Sort of. Really. There's a service, you pay for it.
And sometimes you
go.
wait, you know.
And sometimes you wait.
I'd rather you not.
But the doctor is important because what you're paying for there is like you'll have all these results. Like you got fucking crazy hemoglobin or whatever the fuck. Riboflavin, which is a shit in Kool-Aid. And they'll be able to tell you like, hey, you're eating way too many Oreos. Like you're borderline going to be a diabetic. You should slow down.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I want to go.
But they'll tell you that because your blood is high in something, blood sugar.
Yeah.
That's easy. But I mean, like,
I think my cholesterol is going to be high.
Yeah,
is what I think.
Yeah. No, you regularly exercise though.
Yeah, but does that just delete your cholesterol?
No, Cheerios does.
Stop.
Yeah.
No,
it's true.
Cereal's not good.
Josh, you probably got high. Not for
cholesterol.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm looking
I
at
have to
you.
give myself a shot.
You're Filipino, bro.
Twice or every 2 weeks.
Wait, what?
For cholesterol.
No, don't tell me that. I
swear to God.
Don't tell me that, bro.
Did they give you any alternate methods? Like, don't
So
eat
I
filet
tried
mignons or something?
3 regular, just like
What do you
over-the-counter
think
pills.
Like, where do you get cholesterol from? Just like,
What? Are you serious?
I don't know anything.
Fatty foods, saturated.
Yeah, so
Can
like
you just
fatty steaks.
Malcolm, can you actually? We should.
So red meat?
I'm not going to tell you what you get cholesterol from because I'm probably going to tell you the wrong thing. So, and somebody's listening to this and going, "Oh my gosh!" Like, so why don't we just look at it this way? You get it from.
Yeah, this is way too hard to understand.
All right, what is cholesterol?
Look up what foods do you get?
How
high
do you?
cholesterol from?
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Come on, bro.
Yo, AI is playing
Not
games.
exercising. Okay, that's one thing that will increase it.
Lipo.
Smoking. Okay.
Oh God.
Drinking too much alcohol. Okay. Being overweight. It looks like I'm good.
I'm not.
I think you're good.
Literally, I don't do any of those. I eat unhealthy. The first one, I eat unhealthy sometimes.
Though, like, okay, here's an unhealthy fat. That filling in between the Oreo
well, definitely. Anything
is
like
just
that is
whipped
terrible.
up bones. Or
Look
something.
up saturated fats are found in fatty meats and dairy.
Oh, you love milk too.
I don't love milk, but I like it with Oreos. Yeah.
But the problem with me and Josh is
You're
we
Filipino.
grew up eating just example A right there in that second sentence. Fatty meats and dairy.
True.
Okay.
Dude,
Like pork.
Yeah, kind of pork. What did you eat growing up? Are you like how Filipino are you?
I ate like the traditional adobo.
But
longanisa,
rice with every
rice
meal.
with
I had
every
no
meal.
idea that was bad. Did you know that that's bad?
No, I started doing that after I met Miyagi, so that's probably not good either.
That's not bad apparently. Right, white rice.
White rice isn't bad, or it is bad?
It
is bad.
It is
right?
bad. I think it does something.
I think
I
it's
keep
bad.
hearing either or. Brown
Brown
good.
is better.
Okay.
White is good.
Yeah, I feel like brown, your body doesn't break it down or something like that. And somebody told me that it could hit something, it could mess up something back there.
Yeah, now I'm kind of interested. Now I kind of want to go to a doctor.
Good. But
Probably
the
still won't.
Filipino foods alone, like they're just very salty.
Oh, yeah, salty too. But does
Like,
that?
ooh, like adobo. God,
So good.
it's so good, dude.
Yeah, the food is good.
You got a good adobo recipe in your family?
My mom's.
Lucky. My mom cannot cook. She just started learning, but like,
Yeah, why are there so many Filipinos in Chicago? And why do they all drift?
why
So
is
who?
that?
Me, Melvin, Josh,
Yeah.
Chob.
I'm sure there's got to be.
There's
enough.
more.
There's got to be more, dude.
So there's only 5 of you, really. Well, that we
Don't
know
say
of.
don't and
There's
don't be going
probably
of
more.
you, bro. Like that's like no.
Well, they're all Filipino.
I guess, but like,
Yes, this is racially motivated. Yes, I am.
and you guys all are all the same age, kind of.
They're a little older than I am.
Oh yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, good for them. That was a bad hit on you, but
That's all right.
yeah, Chob looks a little older than all of us. Sorry, Chob.
The thing is, you could say the same thing to us when you come here. Why are there so many Filipinos in New Jersey? Because they're literally all at this
there's, like-
shop.
no, but you had to specify when they drift, and I'm like, I think that's just what you think of when you think of Chicago drift.
It is. It is, yeah, because of Chop and Josh and Mel. Yeah.
Dude, Mel has the best looking car there.
That's your favorite one?
Yeah. The color talks. It's like light green, so it's just super clean.
Yeah.
But can you pull up a picture of
I was gonna
Josh's
ask
car?
to do
Because
that too.
for those of you who don't know, what do you drive?
I got a hatch, S13 hatch.
How
SR.
long you had it?
So this is my third chassis. So the first one, I guess we can start from the beginning. I got from Edgar from D Squad. So how I got
Okay.
introduced to drifting was I went to a party and I met my friend Rob. He's like, he had his S14 at the time, just stands, battles, all that. And he's like, hey, you like cars, right? I was like, yeah. He's like, hey, come to this car meet. He's like, it's next week. I'm like, sure. I have no idea where we're going, right? He's like, hey, we're going to Tailgate Factory. And this is before, I think this was their second location before where they're at now. So they had two separate. It was like one for parts, and then you had to drive down the street to where they had their shop.
Oh, okay.
So we get there, and I'm like, holy shit. And it's just like flooded. And I'm like,
What year is this?
I want to say like 2010, 2011.
Oh yeah, that sets the mood. So no phones really. 20.
It's before Instagram, really.
Yeah. So you were
Somewhere-
it was lit, dude. It was probably.
Yeah, and I was the kid showing up in a Honda.
Because you didn't have the.
No, but I was interested, right? So he brings me in there, and I'm like, I didn't really know a lot because, like, I was like, who's who? You know, I didn't really know a lot of people at the time. And then that's when, middle of the meet, and you just start hearing all these cars rolling in, right? It's Risky Devil. So that's when Lee's car was with the Supra, when it was that baby blue. AJ starts rolling in. I'm like, man, who are these guys? You know, because I had no idea. And then Josh shows up in his hatch when it was brown, 180
yeah.
brown. And then that's where I got hooked with the hatch, just like walking around. Like for me, it was like the taillights.
Yeah.
It
Type
got
X
me.
tails?
Type X.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
The Type X tails just look. I remember when I switched, I had a hatch long ago, and I went from the red and yellow, whatever, Chuki tails,
Yeah, yeah.
to the Type X tails, and that just changed my entire outlook on
Yeah.
how that car looked.
I think I like those cars originally because of the taillights too.
And when you put the hazards on,
Yep.
I've only ever had just hatch. So it probably took me 2 years to build that first car. And then that was, I don't know if you remember, the green car. That
I gotta
hatch
see
was-
it.
That hatch was green.
Let's just go here. We got it right here. Let's go as far
All
down
the way
as you
down.
can. Because I probably do
green
remember
hatch.
it.
Ooh, those look good. Ooh, those look good too. A lot of US Air in here.
Tons of USA.
Also, the fucking
That's
photos are
basically
all
your-
quality as hell.
That's basically your home track, right?
yeah, home track.
Yeah.
We were talking about different tracks earlier. Like I got to experience Knuckle Up as well as Muscleman.
Oh yeah. How was that?
Definitely would love Redemption at Muscleman. That was
Okay.
like a whole different experience.
I do
Oh,
not even
that-
remember this.
That looks fucking
That shit
awesome.
looks crazy.
That
That
looks
was-
great.
First car.
Whoa.
What?
So that was like right? Like gut everything, just bucket seats.
Yeah.
Like auto power 4-point cage. Like that's when I got my SR swap. I've had the same motor throughout every chassis. So this is the
Oh,
same
wow.
motor in every car.
Holy shit. So your SR.
Yo,
is
it's a Filipino thing, dude.
surviving.
I swear. We take care of engine. Good engine take care.
So that
Take care
car
of you.
like taught me a lot because I got rid of it because it was just so rusty.
But not the engine, though, right?
Not the engine.
Okay, all right.
I picked up that motor swap, motor trans ECU, $1,200.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say something
1,200
ridiculous.
bucks.
But I feel like I caught when I'm 29. I got into it late too. So even when I got into it, which was like 2014, that was still doable
Yeah.
on eBay.
Yeah.
Maybe $2,000.
2,500.
$2,000, 25.
So what front bumper is that?
That was BN
Type 3?
Type 2.
Okay, I was gonna say because there
That was
weren't
like
many Type 3.
Extreme Dimensions body kit.
Yeah, yeah.
Wrong rear bumper.
Okay. Yeah. That's what we all had.
Yeah,
That was
but
before
the
BN
tails,
Sports
though.
was here.
Dude, that looks really.
So that paint color only lasted like 6 months till I got rid of that car.
That reminds me of the car outside in the shop, the color.
Yeah.
So that was Week Fest. I remember when you guys had Damon on, that was the same show.
With Josh and everyone that
Yeah.
was there. That must have been the most epic Week Fest ever in existence. It was like all the sickest Chicago drift cars were there, I feel like.
You
It
just
was
like
wild.
drift cars. That's why. If you went to like a
No,
week
none
fest
of
thing, you're
that
not
shit-
looking at
none of
anything
that
else
shit
except for
is
the
gonna
drift cars.
excite me. I'm gonna be like, wow, another Honda that doesn't drive.
What rear over is that?
That was the Origin Type 2s, what's the Takadashis or whatever.
Those are the
The full wraparound.
Are those the GTR style ones? Yeah, but it looked like in the last photo you had the other ones.
I've run the same overs.
You had the same. Okay,
Same.
it's weird. They kind of look different, but yeah, you can definitely see that it's a Type 2 there.
I like it. Oh damn!
Oh,
he in the
whoa,
silver
whoa,
era.
the
Now
silver.
Frankie is going to get horny.
Whoa,
That does look a lot.
You
too.
helped me with my
Dude.
trunk wing and roof wing.
with
This car.
oh,
So-
just sourcing them.
The silver was the second chassis.
Okay,
So when I was looking for one, my buddy Johnny was like, "Hey, get this out of my house." I'm like, "What do you want for it?" He goes, "Give me $50 and a bucket of Popeyes."
yep.
It's always a
You
bucket
just
of Popeyes.
said this
dude.
yesterday, dude. How
hell?
weird is that?
That is so weird, dude.
He literally just bought something for a bucket of Popeyes.
Get out.
Adam for a bucket of Popeyes the other day for a bunch of wood.
So he
So
towed it to
weird.
my house on a dolly. Like, you know, the ones you just got the two wheels and you strap it.
Yeah.
no.
45 minutes at the time. Just towed it to my house.
So you got Type 3. Well,
That was
Type 3,
with
dude.
sexy style, which is definitely rare. So that's a cool look. And Ganadors. And the inside, is the inside lit up or is it just lights from the car behind you?
So I had lights, but I painted that Lexus color blue
Okay.
from the engine bay to match the inside of the cage because I had a 4-point welded at the time. But that car was so tweaked.
Really?
Dude, the wheels are so big. Like, it's just, that's what it's supposed to. I feel like when you have overs that big, it's like nice when the wheels are fucking huge.
Yeah, you got 18s in the front?
I was 18, yeah, all around.
Okay.
I think I was running a square tire setup too, like 235 all the way around.
Yeah. Yeah, those wheels are massive. That back lip is huge.
Surprisingly, those are only 10 and a half.
Really?
The
It's just
Blitz I had were 11.
where was this?
Autobahn.
Okay.
So they had a skid pad where we could drive, but they're just so expensive to get there. So Simba, yeah. So Grid Life will go there, and then Simba has the thing where they kind of do like a little private day for the people that are members there. They take them for ride-alongs on the track.
Oh,
I
is
feel
that?
like I've seen this before.
Yeah, that's the track where I see Simba drifting and he's like in a corner for a minute and a half. Like he's just
Yeah.
like just
Yeah. And
For
Josh
forever.
goes there too. I think I've seen that
Yeah.
in there.
hell yeah.
Is it like a parking lot?
No, that
It's
they
an
have two
actual
tracks.
track?
They have like a north and a south track.
Okay. Maybe I'm thinking of something else, but okay, so this is the second car?
That's the second chassis.
And then where did you go after this?
So
Whoa.
the third car, I like, well, because like
Hold up. That RX-8 is sick.
he sold it.
Yeah, that looks good.
So he had 13 B swap, my buddy Joey, but he did the Adaptronic and it was just a nightmare. He was dealing with some dude in Minnesota, just awful.
Yeah.
But then he finally got it running and he's like low boost. It was like 8 pounds. He's like 400 horsepower and it can go higher. I was like, dude, this thing's fast.
Yeah.
Everybody who's watching or listening right now is fucking probably so pissed because we're
Well,
just
they should
scrolling
get
the
Spotify.
Instagram. They get Spotify and go look at the video. Sorry.
Or go on YouTube.
Full authentic BN kit and BN hood.
Yeah.
The BN hood on the RX-8 is one of the only ones that I
I
like.
actually like RX-8s a lot. I don't like them for drifting really, but I think they look really good.
I like them
Yeah.
for anything, drifting, driving.
They're just so sick, man.
Lights are small.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the lights are sick.
Dude, my old coworker had one. Shout out Danny. I wonder if you're still working there, buddy. Sorry.
I've never been in a car like driving through a tunnel that excited me more than an RX-8.
Sounds like a Formula One car.
Bro, oh my God. Yeah, you're just like, the second you go in there, you're like, holy
But then you're doing
shit.
40.
Yeah.
Whack.
And there's like trucks passing.
That
and
was
shit.
definitely one of my favorites. I wish he didn't get rid of it though.
I mean, I don't know. You have to have like a certain love for that car in order to keep it for drifting, especially, I feel like. But yeah, maybe one
With
day.
the 13B though, it was wild.
So it was,
was
like
it a
a
turbo one? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was probably freaking awesome.
I think he had the motor done by Bonsai somewhere around there. Or no, the guys in Minnesota, but then like just street port, all that. But now he's
yeah.
building a rat rod.
oh yeah.
Hell yes. Kyle Reedy, I'm pissed I didn't win your doohickey thing, but
What is it?
dude, he was raffling off a 1950s Ford. I was talking to them about it. It had a flathead V8. Me and Diego were both trying to win this thing, and we didn't win it. Neither of
You
us.
should have entered the FactionMotorsports raffle.
They don't make an origin body kit for my car, and I don't need anything that's being sold here at the moment.
Well, now they're doing stance. We're doing a stance.
Stance is
giveaway.
I
good.
got coilovers on my car.
This guy's a hater.
I just don't have money right now.
You have stance on your car, Josh?
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Stance is good. I
I'd be
must
stupid
admit.
not to because they're local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they could basically rebuild everything and do everything in-house, so.
I like how when we were there, Dave showed us how they test everything.
I'm mad I missed that part.
Like I walked around that whole shit
Yeah.
on 0 on E. I was like, whoa. And they showed me the shock dyno and everything.
Yeah, that's cool.
Hell yeah. Wait, where's the third car before we got distracted by this?
So my current
RX-8?
car is the third car.
Oh,
Okay.
your car. Okay, so I like the current because it has a lot of things that I like that one right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It does look good. But you pretty much kept the same style. I mean, you're still into big wheels, but that's a 17 in front now, I think.
17. I
Yeah.
got rid of the Blitz, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh.
But-
I hope you got
I
your
mean,
money's worth. Did you get your money's
did.
worth? Okay, good.
If I told you the amount, you'd probably freak.
No. Then it's okay. Like you could just keep that.
Wait,
one.
I want to know. Wait, how much you sold it for? Oh, shit. You just showed me under the table. Oh, my God.
Dude, it's
Maybe I should
so
sell my wheels.
big.
Yeah. He's like,
Well,
yeah.
it's because I had them for so long.
Speaking
I
of
was just
Adam for so long,
Yeah, I mean.
and Frankie has like that. He has both, like front and back. Did you have front and rear too?
I had a full set.
Right. Yeah. Well, you guess what, buddy? You missed that window. That's not unless how long ago did you get rid of them?
No, I think they still sell
Just
for a
this
lot.
past year, honestly.
Okay, then you're still good.
Yeah.
I thought that maybe the hype died
When
down,
you
but
see
I
me
guess
selling
not.
my wheels, that's when you know we're in trouble over here. So,
Yep.
yeah. So next
As
week.
much as I loved them, I was like, I'm not attached to them anymore. Like, I kind of want to just
Yeah.
switch it up, you know?
Were they chrome too?
Yeah.
What would you? So where'd you switch after that? Like, how do you even? What would you even want to get after that? Because I
I went-
saw you had Minervas too, or did you go to?
Well,
Minerva?
Minerva's was like a few phases beforehand.
Oh,
So now I currently just have TEs that I'm borrowing.
What year was this?
Yeah, it says 22.
Oh, okay. 22. I like Equips, man.
you're gonna end up buying those TEs. I know how this works. You borrow the TEs, and then it's on there. And
Well,
you're
no,
like,
I got
oh,
my
damn,
other
these
wheels
are
on the way,
sweet.
so I'm kind
Oh,
of
okay,
waiting.
okay.
What are those?
I went back SP1.
Okay.
SPC
Yeah.
finish.
Those did look good on the car.
Was that the first wheel? Because I like those the best. I like very, I don't know, like classy looking wheel. Just one that makes you go,
this car
what the
just
heck?
looks like a piece of jewelry.
Yeah.
Like just chrome.
And now you
black.
don't have that the square fender in the back. You upgraded to like a smooth one.
That's the same
No,
over fender.
same one.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
it
Type
is.
2. Oh, he did. Yeah, he doesn't have a Type 3. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
The silver car was Type 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the bubbly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you reverted back to the square.
Stock metal front, rear over.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And that's a SR in there still?
SR.
Yeah.
And you hate wings, I can tell that.
D-Max is probably like the most I'll go. I
So
had
you
like
like the
I
way
had
the
Kogi
hatch
wing.
That shit
Yeah.
looks freaking awesome, man. Holy crap.
and a D-Max hood.
From John Kim. Love that man.
Oh yeah, John's awesome. John was one of our salesmen at
Yeah.
Toge Factory. Yeah.
He built my coilovers when he was at TF, and I told him, I was like, you ever get rid of that hood, I want dibs.
Yeah.
And he did. He held his word.
Did he part his car out or?
He did.
Okay. Yeah.
One of our local friends down south actually bought it from him. I'd have to find a picture of it, what it looks like now.
The front of this car is just. The front of this car is my car.
I know. I'm looking at
I
it
love
and I'm
it.
like, God damn.
That
the
was my
front-
car at one point. D-Max hood, the Blitz, and that Type 3 bumper. The Type 3 bumper is just the best bumper. On
When the
180.
front, yeah, that looks really good. When the front is all put together like that and nothing's
So
sagging
I also
or
have
anything.
a Type 4 spare.
Okay.
What's a Type 4 one?
Type 4 is just it's weird.
Just like a bigger opening.
There's a YouTube video, Faction Motorsports. put
Oh
on.
yeah, no, I do remember.
Yeah, check
I
that
do
video out.
recall the. No, I like the Type 3.
Yeah, Type 3 is more, I don't know, it's just cooler to me. Type 4 is more like, I feel like a track car. I feel like it should be higher. I think the Type 4 does sit a little lower, but maybe I'm
Oh,
making
no, it's
that up.
way bigger than the 3.
It is way bigger. Okay. So it is kind of made for like a taller car probably.
Yeah, if I put that, it'd be smashed.
Okay.
On the way that ride height is,
Yeah. So what's your engine setup like on this?
So I've had a built motor. TF built it a few years back. I think I'm going on like 10 years with it.
Holy shit.
So
That's more than a few. That's like a bunch.
This is the best advertisement for Toge Factory right
Yeah,
now. With
10
that
know.
years
10
of an
years on the
SR.
engine.
10 years.
And I saw videos of it drifting and stuff too. Like,
So forged pistons, all that, right? And then
What internals do you know?
CP pistons, Manly rods,
Okay.
all Super Tech valve train,
that's
Tomei
a-
pawn cams. And I know, and I have rocker arm stoppers.
Oh, and you have rocker arm stoppers
Yes.
too. You ever throw a rocker?
Never.
well, that
Well, that's boring.
Well, it's because of the rocker arms stopper.
Yeah.
But what my thing is like that is literally there's this video on Moto IQ with Mike Kojima, and he says that combo, Manly rod, CP piston, I think. And
Yeah.
that's something.
We've been using Eagle rods, and I'm kind of thinking I want to change up.
something with there's like a oil, something that allows the Manly rod to like the crank to get oil, like the Manly rod just has it. I don't know.
There's probably a
Just ask Mike Kojima, bro. Like fucking, it's on his channel.
maybe we'll go. With,
I say not too crazy, but like the G25 Spectrum manifold.
oh yeah, that's crazy.
No, but that's like new era
Yeah.
stuff like G series turbo.
Yeah. So
Are you
I
on
had-
E85 too?
Yeah.
There you go. See that
Oh, E85.
how long have you been
yeah.
on E85 though?
for, I want to say the last 2 years.
Go up, Malcolm. Stop. Go down. That one, right in the middle.
that
That hood.
shut the fuck
That carbon.
I felt so bad cutting into it
Oh, for the pins.
for the pin.
Yeah, I hate.
I was
pins.
trying to find a center latch, and I'm just like, oh, all my shit's gone.
Yeah. And then it's like, maybe I'll get the Cusco ones, but then it's like, then they're going to rust or some shit. Like, I don't know. Hood
Probably
won't.
the best setup, thanks to the boys at D Style.
I want to.
Oh, yeah. So you bring your car over there, right?
Yeah, they're local. So I had Daniel do all the fab, and then Ryan, who we call Chetty, and then as well as Dale. Dude, they have their shit locked in.
Daniel Cozio.
Yep.
Oh, I miss Daniel.
Do you know
Wonder how he's
which
doing.
one I met over there? Malcolm probably does.
Daniel.
It was Dan?
Dale.
Hello? Oh,
Our producer's trying to use his mic.
I think it's Dale.
Dale? Is there a Dale?
Where
there?
at
Dale.
D style? At
Okay.
D style?
I think I
Yeah.
follow him on Instagram.
He was the nicest person ever.
When did you meet him?
At Final Bout, the last one. He came up to the booth.
Oh, okay. Because we also met him that
Dale
night. We did.
Hornsby.
Oh, yes.
Dale Hornsby.
We met him that night for sure. And then you met Danny or Cozio at
Probably the pre-meet,
the
maybe?
other. No. It was when we did the.
was probably like
there was a
Saturday
bar
night.
by the Seasons
Oh, yeah.
right there, and for some reason the whole IS group, the whole 1J group chat was there. I was like, I ran into Nick there, ran into Danny, and then I met I don't know his name, but he has a green JZX 90 with like
Robbie?
Yes, Robbie Erickson. So I met him there, and another guy with the 1J. We just all met up right there. It was just random. It was funny.
That IS300 is so sick.
Not for long. Mine is about to be.
Okay.
Nah,
There he goes with the ego.
Dan's car is so nice. You
Right?
had an ego too at one point.
No.
Now it's not
Nope,
there.
never
and
had
guess
it.
what?
Never
it's
had
on the
it.
wall. It's in these square little rectangles on the wall.
That's why they're there, so you can look at them.
And mine's gonna be bigger than that. Look at that. Fucking foaming. Do you really not have that
What?
edge in you no more? Like, what happened to all of that?
What?
What happened to all that?
I'm just
Frankie
busy.
used to be a badass guy, dude, in these videos. Do you know which video I'm talking about, Malcolm? When you pull it up.
Please don't pull
First
anything
5
up,
seconds.
Malcolm.
First 5 seconds. Frankie's just sitting there.
No. What video is that?
Dude, what that's it?
I'm just a cool motherfucker. I don't know
East
what to
Coast
tell you.
bash. It's East
There's
Coast
the
bash.
ego.
It's a Connor Croak video.
There's that
You
ego,
would love it.
bitch.
You would love it. Have you ever drifted at E-Town, John?
Never.
Dude, we
What
gotta get
the
you-
fuck?
Can you pull up this video, Malcolm? Sorry, sidetrack. This whole thing is a sidetrack, but I need to
What
show
video?
you this.
What video?
Don't pull
East
this
Coast
video
bash.
up. Don't pull it up.
Why?
Nope. I'll fire you. Don't pull it up.
It's on the faction.
Computer's bugging out. Sorry.
It's on the faction YouTube.
No, dude.
It's the greatest. Frankie's got short hair.
Get your own videos.
He's like angry still at the world. He's just
It's probably because I was drifting and shit was broken.
car looked sick and drifting. I was probably at that event.
He's gonna make his comeback.
I'm working on my car. Like I don't
He is.
I don't tell
He
him
is.
anymore
He is.
because I don't even. I just come in here on the weekend and I lock the door and I just do. What
I don't
gotta
ask.
do.
I don't ask
Yeah.
anymore. Made a whole nother team.
Yeah, yeah. He's
Separate. You're like, I'm tired of waiting.
yes, yeah. I told him. I said, don't wait for me. Do your own thing. When I come, and then if you want to join up and we do something, then
We'll see.
It
We'll
is what
see.
it
We'll
is.
see. We'll see. We'll see.
I mean, Josh also had his car here, Deleeze. So I was like, all right, well, I got to come here. We got to help Josh out. So,
So he's actually drifting that 15.
yeah, he's got no choice now. So,
They cut it up.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, money's a thing. So he's stressing out, but it's kind
I
of.
give those boys props, man.
We were just talking
Yeah.
about that. How it's like out of pocket type shit. Like Tom explained it the best on his. He just works mad hard, but like I don't want to have to work like a gajillion hours. Like I want to work hard enough where I don't
Tom
have to.
fucking works a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Josh works a lot too. It's just they have different jobs. Like Josh is driving a bus, which sucks, but it's a lot of hours. Tom is doing manual labor every single day. I don't even know how many hours he works a week, but it's probably a shit ton.
Wonder how he sleeps at night.
He doesn't sleep.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. Like I remember he would just come here and be like, yeah, I got like 2 hours of sleep. And he's just one of those people that they don't certain people can survive without sleeping.
I
don't know.
can't.
Yeah, I can't either.
Are you a coffee guy?
Love
But
coffee.
he doesn't. He doesn't
at least
have any of that.
morning coffee.
Frankie does not have none of that.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, but Tom does have caffeine.
Does he?
Yeah. He
And
would
you
not
just
survive
said you
without
did.
it.
You are a coffee person, Josh,
I can't do Red Bull.
but you can do coffee.
Yeah,
Because
coffee.
your doctor's like, no,
Nah. Or
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be fucking having them crazy. In the summertime, if I'm working like a lot, like in the booth during the summer, I was fucking chooching through Red Bull.
Carl, I don't know about Carl, man.
I don't know how some days I get a weird chest pain and I'm like, here it
What
is.
this? It's maybe it has something to do with all the caffeine you're intaking.
Quan yells at me. One of my friends, when he's at my house, he's like, Karl, have you eaten? And I'm like, I'm eating like 2 seconds. And then I go do something else. Then it's like 8.
Carl's like, I need some caffeine. I'm like, Carl, you don't
like,
need
damn.
any caffeine. You're very
When was the last time I
energetic.
ate?
Could you have caffeine late and still fall asleep?
I could probably have like a cup of coffee and go to bed. Yeah.
There's no way.
I sent Frankie
I
a
didn't think
reel.
you would say yes to that.
I sent Frankie a reel. Remember, like, there's this guy, like, chugs a Red Bull. He goes,
Oh, I think I remember this.
woo! And then he gets in bed and he's just like, woo! Just goes to bed. That's
Yeah.
me. But then, I don't know.
But then other times you said you go to sleep sometimes and it's just you staring at the
And then,
ceiling.
yeah, that can happen. You know, you drink caffeine to try to go to bed, which you wouldn't have to do anyway.
Yeah, what?
But like, let's say you drank caffeine way too close to bed, you're just looking at the ceiling. Fuck. And at that point, I don't know what to do. Do I go do something? Do I go like,
Yeah.
fucking,
So you need caffeine to survive through the day?
yeah, do you do?
Just the morning.
Yeah.
Just
I
to
mean, that's
get
a
it.
normal thing.
For me, and then it's just like water throughout the day.
Recently, I've been trying to, when I'm tired, I'm like, yeah, my body probably has no oxygen from water, which you need, right? Okay.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that recently. I was like, because my dad doesn't drink water like ever.
All dads don't.
First of all, my dad's like a medical mystery. I don't even know how he's alive right now. So that's the first thing. So let's get that out of the way. Second thing, he doesn't really drink water ever. Like he just, yeah, give me a soda. And he'll just drink soda. I'm like, when's the last time you like drank water? A couple days ago. I'm like, okay. It's like different for us. I feel like when we grew up, it was like you had to drink water, and it's only gotten worse. Now it's like everyone has a water bottle, this, that.
I feel like I drank more energy drinks when I was younger.
Really?
Monster.
I just never did, so that's probably why.
Were you a partier growing up?
Not really.
What were you drinking the monsters for?
Probably because I was just playing video games.
And the advertisement was like,
Yo.
that shit was on point.
No. Speaking of advertisement, you know what had me by the advertisements? There was a couple.
Monster.
5 Gum. I was buying 5 Gum crazy.
You were just trying to get into one of those scenarios.
Dude, it was just like, what? Why would I be laying down in a fucking sea of metal ball bearings?
What did they say? Experience the taste of 5 gum. Some shit like that. Is that what it
Yeah,
was?
dude, that was a good
Was that the other one?
It was how it feels to chew 5 gum.
Yeah. Okay. Let me
And
try it
then
again. How it feels to chew 5 gum. Some shit like that.
And then all your hairs like stand up. And that Monster Energy used to have crazy or no, not Monster Energy. Is it Rockstar?
Probably Monster. No.
I don't remember any Monster.
Don't remember
Probably Rockstar.
any.
Yeah,
Probably Rockstar.
Did Monster have any commercials?
No, but you know what? You know what energy drink had me by the balls growing up was Nas, dude.
Oh,
That had me by the balls, dude.
They got all the car guys. Yep.
No, but there's like a taste that it has that it
It was good.
It was good, yeah. You ever have one of those?
Which flavor though?
Just the plain blue can, dude.
Plain nitrous.
I'm talking, yeah. Give me the 100 shot.
I think I was on like the grape, like the purple one.
They had different flavor. Oh, they definitely did have different flavors, and I only know because as an adult, because they were at the booth.
I feel like something called Nas. You probably shouldn't drink that.
No, but they're delicious, dude. Do you remember? We're getting the sponsorship right now because I've drank that for years, and you know how sometimes an energy drink will change after the years, like the taste,
Yeah.
like Mountain Dew.
I don't, but
use
I
that as an
believe you.
example. Yeah, but Nas has stayed the same taste for years, for a long time. And at Formula Drift, when I had 10 of them in that day because I was getting them for free versus water, oh my God, they were so good.
What about Monster?
They weren't giving those out for free. Nas Energy.
Red Bull?
I don't know.
What about Malcolm? What is it?
Getting bucked up.
Bucked
What
Up.
is that?
You ever see that shit?
No.
Frankie's been on that shit every time he comes in here because he's been working all day and then coming here at night and welding shit. And he's like, I'm on that bucked up shit. And it's like some shit he gets in New York City.
Did you see his story today?
Yeah, it was a whole rack of them. And he's like, fuck.
Oh, now you got to pull it up.
What
huh?
is
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
What
Can you-
is
can you get
this?
to this
I need
somehow?
to know what this is.
I don't know. It's called Bucked Up.
And Frankie who? Beans?
No, Frankie Escovez.
Frankie Echavez
Yeah.
is drinking this?
Yes.
Frankie, what is
Bro,
good? Are you all right?
He needs all the help he can get right now. Like, he's not even getting any sleep. Bucked up energy.
What the fuck?
Real
dude.
focus.
Dude, with a white-tailed buck on the fucking
I mean, it says real ingredients. So maybe they're putting some decent shit in it. I don't know.
Unreal Energy.
Because the other ones aren't telling you shit about the ingredients. They're not even going to bring that up. You know?
Do I try one of those
I'd be
out
scared to try
tomorrow?
one,
Yeah,
honestly.
I think I might try one of those out tomorrow. No, I'm big on the black coffee thing. I can have black coffee and
I
my
heard-
body I could run 4 miles right after.
I
a
heard
cup
black
of
coffee is like the healthiest version of caffeine, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, I don't think anybody's ever died because of coffee.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, here we go. What's Malcolm looking up here?
I just want to see how much
300.
300.
That is a
333
lot.
milligrams.
Is that a lot? Is that a lot?
lot.
What's like a cup of coffee?
95 milligrams in a cup of coffee.
Okay, so it's 3 times a cup of coffee.
Oh wait! This is
Pre-workout supplements.
Wait, what?
Dude.
What is Frankie drinking?
Celsius has,
He's
which
buffed
for a
up.
little while was the bar for energy for me. Remember when Johnny was fucking fiending for Celsius's?
Kind of.
Wait,
Those have 200 milligrams. That shit has 300.
200 per shot.
Wait.
Look at it. Hit the show more.
Oh, they have shots. Wow, that is a lot for a little
Dude,
shot.
imagine you take a little shot.
Look at they got the capsules too.
Take 2 of them and you're fucking see you in the morning.
Has anyone like just tried to go to bed? Is that something that people do here in this country, or is it just like you
Why
just
would
run
you?
off of this
What are you
shit?
talking about? Go to bed. This is for not going to bed.
Woke as fuck.
Where? What? Is that another
Yeah.
one? Oh, that's the name of the pre-workout.
I just don't
Who's
understand.
the
like,
owner of this shit?
Like,
Whoa.
when did this become a thing, bro?
What is that? Is not for beginners. I might get on that. You'll see me next month.
Oh,
Fucking
thank God it's got zero sugar in
absolutely
it.
fucking ripped.
I'll be healthy. It's got 0 sugar.
Yeah, but then it's got fucking like
Creatine free. Isn't creatine good for you?
creatine makes you like
In like multiple ways.
No,
Creatine's
it-
for like mass.
It like retain creatine. I
I heard
think
it's good for your brain too.
I don't know about that. But creatine makes your muscles retain water.
Yeah.
more.
I tried that shit for like a month. I was looking
Well,
good
what
as
happened?
hell.
Yeah, it probably swelled you up like in the
I'll
right.
tell you what happened. My mouth was dry as fuck.
You need to drink water.
A
with
lot
it,
of
or
it.
it ruins your kidneys.
Yeah. I was like, I can't keep up with the water intake. I
You
can't
love
do it.
water.
Dude, I swear, I would drink
Well, you got to get a bigger one.
4 or 5 of these, and my mouth is still dry.
But you get 4 or 5 of those, but you get the bigger jug. Now it would make sense.
I just can't drink that much water, man. Like, it's just too much.
Gotta just drink it.
I know, but like I didn't care about the way my muscles looked that much. I was like, whatever.
If you saw the water bottle in my car, you'd be like,
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. He's thinking.
Well, that's the other thing. If it can't fit in my cup holder, I'm not buying it. So I'm not one of those
But
people.
they make a
like,
lid on it, so it could just kind of, you know.
This was like the biggest one I can get that could fit in my cup holder, and that was it.
Not this.
The reason I went with a metal bottle is to get rid of the plastic water bottles.
I'll show you after.
That's really it.
Yeah, it's like a
How
big
big is
one.
this fucking
yeah, is it a
thing?
gallon?
It's like,
I mean, you didn't bring it in for a reason. You probably couldn't get it in the door.
Nah, dude, I'm telling you, because you look at first. If you didn't tell me you didn't regularly or that you just started regularly working out, you look like one of those Filipinos that fucking deadlift and shit. Like you got,
He's
you
like,
could,
"I
you could
don't."
get, you probably could do that. You got the good legs. You got the legs that killed Magellan.
What the fuck?
You got, dude. There's jeans like you ever see my legs, bro? They're thin, and then
Oh, yeah?
then my brother has these legs were huge, and look at Malcolm's legs; they're tiny.
It's because I'm black.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Well, that was one thing.
No, it's different.
we didn't have to say all that.
Like an apple to an orange.
Little stepper.
I got those African legs.
You got the little feet.
Look at, put your feet on the table. Look at your little feet.
Dude, I do not want to see Frankie's feet on the
No,
table.
me and
bro.
Malcolm have been making these jokes because I have a pair of Doc Martens that are way too small for me. And I'm like, Malcolm, I'll give these to you because they're like brand new. And he's like, really? That's cool. And then he just keeps saying, all right, little foot. And I'm like, but they're going to fit you. And he's like, okay, little foot. And I'm like, what? But yeah, I only wore these because it was snowing out, but my fucking toes are cramped.
Wait, you're going to offer Malcolm the shoes that are on your feet?
Yeah, they're
already?
barely fucking worn in. Would you take them, Malcolm?
Yeah.
Small ass feet. Got him. All right, we should probably talk about drifting.
How'd you get into it? That's like an easy one. I don't know, guys, because
Honestly-
we're talking about important shit here.
I know
Like,
we're just hanging out, but
so the
I
same
kind of feel
person
bad
who
because we're not even.
brought me to that meet
oh,
brought me to US Air for the
Rob.
first time. Rob. And so we went, and that was the first time me ever witnessing drifting. So probably 2011, 2012.
so
That was
same
like-
time as me.
That was
Yeah.
like, I think that was D-Day 20 at the time.
Just
And they're up to
20.
over 100 now,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And that's where I saw it, and I was like, dude, I'm hooked.
No car yet. No ride
No,
along yet.
no car,
nothing?
no ride along, just simply spectating. And then we got hooked, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get a car.
Yeah.
And then from there, it just kind of progressed. Like you said, first car took about 2 years. Didn't really drift. It was just kind of like, okay, I'm getting a feeler for this. I didn't honestly probably start really driving until like COVID. Like I staffed a bunch, all that.
I had a feeling you worked for them, but I wasn't sure.
No, like I was just around a lot, like
Okay.
just to staff and just be there. Because like I did the first final bout, second, all that, and then after that, I kind of like, okay, actually want to drive.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, this looks like something I want to do. with,
Was it
you
a
know-
weird concept? Was there ever like a? Because for me, there's like a hurdle there when I was younger, where I was like, I cannot even think about doing that. You know, was there ever that feeling for you as a kid? Because like that back then, there's not like a who are you going to ask aside from the people that you were with right then and there? You know.
Yeah, it's just weird now because it's like I'll go to a drift event. I'm like, I don't even know half these people.
Yeah, but it's
Versus
fine.
like back in the day, it's like we were having all these small meets and you knew all these people. So you're going to the track and it was just like you knew everybody. So it was like they do like those mass text meets. Hey,
Yeah.
we're meeting here at the Oasis, let's go here. And then it was only to a certain group, right? Or if you knew, hey, a certain forum or all these meets and stuff like that,
that I wish. I mean,
We
I feel
gotta-
like some
we
people
gotta
are
do that
trying to
shit.
do. No, some people are trying to do that stuff.
Yeah.
You say that shit, and then
Gotta
we
do
don't.
that shit.
So
I've always wanted to do that ever since I heard Josh talk about it. Proceed, Josh. I was like, fuck, man.
the Oasis, though, for the name for the rest area, is just like the coolest thing.
I know. When we first heard that, when we went out there, they were
Eric
like,
explained
we're
it
meeting,
to
We're
us.
meeting up at the Oasis. I'm like, what in the fuck is this? And then I'm like, wait, that's called a rest stop.
But it was like stuff you did because you get the text message, you're like, man, I got to work the next morning because they were like meeting at 9:30.
Yeah.
And from where I was at the time was like an hour from my house. I'm like, screw it, I'm going.
Yeah.
And you just did it.
What were those meets like?
So they would either like meet for a little bit and they're like, hey, we're going to go to the city. And that's like, hey, we're going to go bomb the city.
Yeah.
You know, the infamous bus turnaround, 18th Street. right by the football field.
That might have been the one that I drifted
that-
or was there while people were drifting. I'm not sure.
I think there might be is there a video of this?
Yeah, is there
Yeah, there's tons of
Yeah,
video
then
of
it's
it.
the one,
Okay.
yeah. So you went there.
But it's just like I got invited to all this stuff, so I was like, hey, I want to go meet all these people. I'm going. And I'm like, just to like put a name out for myself, right? I wasn't actually driving yet, but just to get acclimated with everyone. And then as I started getting into it, like just to ask for help was a lot easier. Cause like when we were doing it, there's like no help, like on building stuff, setups, all that. You're just kind of like, what's going to work? What's
Just going
not?
on Zilvia and listening to the wrong information. That's pretty much it.
Would you say you liked it back then like that, or would you say that kids have it easier now with like almost
Way easier now.
Yeah, but now there's like a lot of information. Like it's like a lot of info. So then I feel like people sometimes get confused on what's the right way for them to try it. You know what I mean?
Because my friend Brian was doing like a 1J swap at the time, and there wasn't any info with wiring, the swap kits, like it wasn't available. So it's like you'd have to search the forum to be like, where'd you get this stuff?
And then why are they going to even answer you? Like type shit.
So his swap took a while, but it's like back then it wasn't as common as it is now, where you can, hey, I can go to Faction or Drift HQ or whatever, and I can find all these swap kits, wiring specialties, order a harness. It's like before he was like, our friend Kevin, who was phenomenal with wiring, was like helping him, like, hey, I'll help you do pinouts and all this. And he got it running. But the information now, it's like, I hate to say it, it's like almost plug and play for most of the
Kind of
stuff.
is.
There is some sort of plug and play solution, not for everything, but for most.
But
And if not, it gets you like 70% of the way.
it's definitely helpful. Like wiring specialties is a key component in us doing swaps here. Because
Dude,
it's like,
when-
we just buy that and you're done.
When I saw people like making or doing engine swaps from scratch and stuff like that, I never knew what that entailed. So like pinouts, you mentioned pinouts. That means for me, I'm like, that person's probably sticking a bunch of like probes everywhere, figuring out what's what, and then like making it. And I just did not understand that. Even now, after doing it like a couple of times, I still don't understand it because I'm like, how is it just in here? Like, I don't know. I know how
it's
to,
a lot of work.
but now I know how to like putting the engine in is like got to be the easiest part. I didn't know that as a youngster.
Yeah, the wiring is probably one of the hardest
Wiring
parts.
is the hard part.
Yeah.
I thought like just putting the physical engine in there was going to be hard, but no.
Yeah, that's like the easiest part.
Yeah. Like Josh Roloff's like relocated his engine like back, I think like a couple inches or
Yeah, I
something.
can't
like
wait
that.
to see this shit.
What the fuck?
Like, why are you doing this?
Like, what is he doing that
He's doing
for?
some Koguchi
Science.
shit.
Science.
Yeah.
Like, what is he doing?
He's got an RB in that car, so that makes a little sense. You know what I mean? He's probably trying to. I mean, that's cool, man.
He gave himself some room. He was just excited that there was room between his fan and the
Yeah.
pulleys or something. And I was like, Josh, you could have had that with an SR.
Yeah, but I guess he
made
doesn't want to. Well, he probably doesn't want to buy one either because they're not cheap anymore.
Through the moon.
Yeah, what are they like? $6,000 now? $7,000?
I don't know. Speaking of
Like,
Josh, I just
crazy.
want to say hi to Teddy because I know he listens to this pod. Hi, Teddy. I hope you're in the garage nice and warm. Sell me the Harley.
And I hope you're happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope you're all right. Because we made some jokes about it. Now he was like, now everybody's going to think I'm upset and depressed or whatever.
No, we already all thought that. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
We kind of are. I mean, not are, but I mean,
I'm
just
also
live in
sorry
a-
you didn't win that body kit. I
we
know
all
you
just
really
live in
wanted
a,
one.
yeah, we live in a real world. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I live in a fantasy world, so I can't really compare.
I
to anyone.
definitely live in a fantasy world some days.
Yeah.
But ignorance is bliss, right?
Yeah,
Like
I
I don't.
guess. Well, you're painting now too. So.
I guess you got kids.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Then-
so you're living in a fantasy world too.
yeah, you're in La La Land as well. But significant other or wife?
Yeah, I have a girlfriend.
Okay. Still sort of La La Land. You're like up here still.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. But when the kids come,
No, I'm just saying that
Life
because
changes,
we
I
had a
think.
conversation on the Reese pod that I thought was pretty pivotal because him and Reese were talking about. We had Reese Marin on and they were talking about kids.
yeah, we literally just had the
Deepest conversation we've ever had on the podcast.
I don't know about that, but
I mean,
it's
just in
close.
general, though, like how expensive drifting is getting now.
Oh,
And like when people have, I'm like, how?
Yeah.
not you giving this as the fucking reason.
No, I'm just saying. Because I'm like, I'll go to an event and I'm like, fuck. I spent this much money over the weekend. And I'm like, this dude's got 3 kids.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How the fuck did you do that?
Wild drifting.
While drifting.
Yeah. Like when old, like the responsible older Josh be doing that stuff. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and he's still drifting, and car looks good.
Multiple cars
Yeah.
look good. And is this your one? That's another thing. Do you have more than one project, or is your 13 like your one that's
So
got
at
your
one
heart?
point I had a 180, which Josh Tupas now has.
Oh, that's so crazy that we mentioned his name earlier
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
The gray one?
The gray one.
Oh. How ironic. You sold it to another Josh. That is crazy.
Well, like I had it and I was like, I'm literally building the same car, just right-hand drive.
Yeah.
I'm like, this makes no sense.
Oh.
This is going to be harder to drive on the street.
So I got rid of it.
Yeah, wait, that's why. What was your motive anyway? You bought another same car.
Well, I was like, I wanted something fun to drive around because like I've never had just something I can cruise around, whatever. And I was like, this is CA. And I was like, let me see if the AC works. And that was like a killer for me. I was like, get rid of it.
Yeah. AC doesn't work. No, it's not worth it.
Can't find an AC compressor for a CA.
That speaks. Hey, wait, there is like a solution for that. I saw it for some reason on a Facebook group recently. But
I like CA18s, though. I think they're kind of cool.
I almost
It's like a mini RB.
yeah, I almost got one because somebody said that to me. And then when I looked up parts compatibility, I think at that time
There's not a
I
lot of
couldn't.
stuff.
I was gonna buy it out of a club loose car. There was a CA. I don't know whose CA it was. Honestly, I might look back at my Facebook messages just to check. But I was trying to buy the CA and Chris told me not to.
Yeah, that's because he didn't want to work on it.
He didn't want to work on it. But I think it speaks waves that since you were modifying the 180, that it was falling into the same mold because that's just what you like. I like when people do that.
I always say this. It's like it's hard to get another type of car, and like
I just can't keep stuff simple. That's my problem.
What were you?
Well,
What did you think was going to happen
I
with you in
know,
the first
fall into
place?
a rabbit hole again.
Yeah.
Oh, I just bought a 180.
But it's the same car, so it's like at least you know everything. If you get another car, it's like, oh, now I got to learn everything again. It's like, which is fun, but it can also be expensive and time consuming. So, I mean, having two of the same car is, I don't know. I know I have two of the same car, but one was running and the other one never ran yet, so I didn't really get to experience it yet. I
Right.
feel like when they both run, I'm gonna be like, this is kind of stupid. You know what I mean? It's like they're the same fucking car, they just look different. You know what I
Right.
mean? Is
I
that
had
how
it
you
all
felt?
set. I was like, I had another. Yeah, I was gonna put the sexy style on it, all that, and I was like,
Now you're
I
just
just
gonna
know.
have two low cars, and now you're gonna have to buy a third one. That's what happened. That's what happens.
My car's enough for what it is, and then I ended up getting the lift from AJ, so I store Jake's car at my house too.
Oh, really? Okay. So you were storing his car after he? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, AJ had it for a long time as
Yeah.
well as Cam, because Cam was his best friend. So he just kind of hops around between mutual people. But since we run his event every year, you know, beforehand, I'm close to D style. Like, I'm like, hey, can we run through this, make sure everything's working? Because we'll still
Yeah.
drive it.
yeah, that's cool.
Like, I don't want it to sit. So, like, his mom's super supportive. Like, she'll drive it on the track,
Yeah.
just like putts around or whatever. And then
That's
she'll
funny.
let, like, myself, Cam, or AJ be the ones, like, if we want to go drift it.
We gotta teach her how to drift.
I
That's
think
what you gotta do.
She's
Not
ready.
that car, please. That car is like such a weird history with that car, and like especially with the circumstances now, I think it's awesome that you guys are able to keep it going
Yeah.
and like maintain it, and
So
the mom is
yeah,
still able
just-
to.
This will be our 6th event
Yeah,
this year.
Everyone wants to go to that event too.
This year's a 3-day event.
whatever
Wow.
you do, guys do. I hope that you guys keep like you know
Yeah.
supporting her, and making sure that that car is fucking
Dude,
working
last
sick.
year
Like
we had
that's a really
120 drivers.
120.
120.
20.
Dude,
What is
you're
the
going to be
normal-
waiting 19 years in grid. I'm
is
going to
the
bring an
Surprisingly
iPad.
not, though.
Really?
Because you got to think, like, everyone's going to go out hot to trot. And I'm like, you have all day.
Oh, dude, no. I'm number one to not do that. Yeah, I'm waiting. Are you on that? Is that where
I
you're
wait.
going?
I kind of wait for the track to get warm. So it's not, like, super slick in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll go out.
Or maybe I'll do like one, and then I come right back in the pit. And then
Yeah,
I have
Karl smoke a
breakfast, and I
cigarette.
eat, smoke a cigarette, talk to everybody. Then when everybody breaks something, then I go outside.
But that's what we talked about too. It's like it's nice because we have night driving, but we get both tracks.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, technically you can. Yeah, you split the track up and you have 2 different tracks.
So we do full intermediate, like regular layout, and then we've been doing reversed advanced for both years, but we might just go back to regular this year.
Now you work for Club FR?
No,
Much?
so we worked with Simba pretty close.
Oh, okay.
Simba and Phil, to be like, hey, you want to keep doing this, and they support us with it. So more than grateful for them to.
But it's kind of like your own event. It's not a Club FR event.
It's a Club FR
It
event.
is okay. All right.
They just host it for us, and then we kind of work with them on getting how do we do lights, how do we do merch, all that stuff. So we do the
Okay.
merch stuff on our end. So we actually had the vendor come out and like bring his whole trailer, like he can print stuff on the spot,
Oh wow,
everything like that.
that's crazy.
You guys are on some big brain stuff up there when it comes
Well,
to planning events.
We
like,
did it
you guys
for
really.
ourselves for the longest time. It was just so much work, like packaging yourself, and it was just like Jake's mom did everything by herself.
Wow.
All the shirts got printed. She hand wrote everyone's address on every package because she wanted to make a special note. That was her thing. But then we're like, man, this is taking too much, you know? And then all the stuff with PayPal and stuff, like people getting lost packages. But so our new vendor, great. He's like, oh, I'll take care of anything, packaging, all this. And then we just pay him a fee for
Oh wow.
at the end of the event.
So
So we get our cut and then he'll get his.
Yeah, it's interesting. So you don't even have to deal with anything. I've heard of that stuff before, where even businesses like ours they'll hire a company and they print all their shirts from somewhere else. They drop ship all of them. They take care of all the ordering and everything. I was like, that's interesting.
So
But-
we had Karl from Styling Industries. You probably heard of him.
Yeah, well, I've heard of that.
He's
name.
at a lot of car shows and stuff too, but like he even came prepared. He's like, hey, look at the weather. It's going to rain. He brought rain jackets and he's like, I'll print whatever you want on them.
Oh wow,
The logo. If you
Damn,
wanted it.
that's a
good.
business owner right there.
Yeah.
That's
He's sharp.
Damn, that's quick thinking. Remember that one time where we sold out of umbrellas and hoodies? I forgot what event that was.
We try to always have umbrellas now because the shit
I mean,
like
that's
that.
not a bad thing, even for sun
And
or
we
rain.
always have hoodies because even if it's hot as fuck out, all of a sudden it'll start downpouring and then everyone's freezing.
I don't know what. Oh yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, the shitty thing is if you put a hoodie on and it's raining, you're gonna fucking get cold as hell anyway.
You don't gotta tell them that,
I
but
guess
Hey, they're buying merch.
they're buying merch.
yeah.
Speaking of
so-
merch, make sure to keep buying it so you can get entered into that Faction Motorsports raffle for those stance coilovers of your choice.
I like that mid podcast advertisement. That's nice.
I heard another podcast where they did that, and I was like, got my ass, fuck. And then I ordered a Temu tent.
Spotify actually changed. I don't know if you guys listen to podcasts on Spotify, but
I do.
you know how they used to do ads where you could skip it and it would like show it would be an episode and then in the middle of the episode it would pop up with an ad. You could just drag the thing to the end and not even listen to it. Then they changed it. So now it's just in the same audio file. So
Maybe-
you got to skip.
And maybe not for you, but when I connect my phone to the Koya,
Yeah.
the head unit does something where I can still click
Really?
15, 15, 15, 15,
No,
15.
you can do that. But they used to have like it would be like an ad.
No.
And then you
how
could
long
just
is the
drag
ad?
it.
You just my fast forward button, it does the 15. So it's like ad,
that's good.
click, 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 done.
I'm just saying they're trying to figure out ways to make people listen to these ads.
That's what you would do though. If that was your profession, that's what you would do.
Listen, we put our ads in the beginning, and I tell everyone I put them in the beginning so you can just skip it. But you shouldn't, because.
You shouldn't. They have great messages from our amazing sponsors.
But I don't know. I don't like when you're listening to a podcast and then there's just 20 ads in the middle of it. Like what our YouTube listeners have to deal with.
Yes.
Like that's
I agree.
yeah.
Would you listen to any other pods? Do you like listen
No,
to?
honestly, it's just you guys.
That's
Really?
kind of nuts.
Oh my god. I feel
Well,
bad
like
for
because
you.
I travel so much, so it's like always like long distance, and I was like, perfect. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
if
yeah.
it's like 2 hours, I'm like,
That's why I like our podcast because sometimes we talk about random that doctor stint. I hope to God that gets to somebody. Like
Yeah.
I'm telling you, sometimes it's like that. Like it's a peek into what our lives are, which is great.
and how unhealthy we are.
Yeah, like
We're not the
Now-
only
now you
ones
got-
though. A
now-
lot of,
yeah,
a
but
lot
the
of
thing
people
is-
that drift and car people, like they don't take care of normal shit. They're just obsessed with one thing.
yeah,
And they-
their car.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, your car can wait. Those arms that are in your cart, they'll wait. Go to the doctor, go check your shit out, then you're good. Like, and find a doctor or something like Frankie's looking for.
You go to the doctor?
Yeah. I got a primary. I fucking go every year. My mom works in a lab.
Oh my God.
She's going to yell at
Every
me.
year is like the norm.
Yeah. When you're in an office, you had to go every year because
What are they making sure you're not going to die on the job?
they making sure that you're not purposefully like fucking
Gotta
being
make sure.
unhealthy.
You got to make sure you're making us
You know,
money.
like you're not ruining your life.
That's kind of weird though.
being
right?
a waste of space,
Isn't that weird?
I guess.
I view that as kind of weird.
I think
Malcolm,
it's,
Probably because we're
Mandatory
just
doctor.
so used to it now.
Yeah.
Just like going.
Yeah.
you get a physical.
You're just like, what's the limit on Oreos?
They're
Yeah.
like,
You know what Malcolm would say if I said, he'd be like, you paying for it? You paying for the doctor visit? Because that's,
copay like $40, $30, $20, depending on what you got. I don't know.
let's go together, Malcolm.
Yeah, well, you could hold each other.
What were you going to say?
You can hold each other. The doctor's gonna go. All right, I'm just gonna ask you to cough, and then Malcolm's gonna go. No, I got it from here. Fucking
Oh my
freak.
God.
Because that's what I thought you were concerned about when Frankie was saying, I got to find a doctor. I'm like, this guy's looking for somebody that he feels comfortable with because he's going to have to stick a finger in his ass.
I don't know. I feel like you have to, with me, I research everything, you know? So it's like finding a doctor. I'm like, that's pretty important. So maybe
I don't disagree. I was kind of the same way with all mine because
Yeah.
I do heart doctor, cholesterol doctor, primary,
Are these
and my
separate?
sleep doctor. Yeah, all shut.
Are you okay?
I'm good.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
It's just like real bad genetics.
Yeah, no, I probably have the same ones and I'm not that far off and I'm real scared. Did you have these when you were 29, 30?
I had high blood at 20, 21.
okay.
So I've been on medication since then.
Okay.
Holy
All right.
shit,
All
dude.
right.
Well, you would know by now.
I would know by now. That's why I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
I got some time. But it's only a
It
matter
literally
of
got to
time.
the point, I was like, you know, when you're like just such in a rush in the morning, you're working, you're like, dude, I just got a fucking headache. Like, I just need to eat something. So I went to go eat my lunch and I'm like, dude, I do not feel good. So I shut the lights off in our lunchroom and I'm just like, head down, right? Taking a nap. My boss is like, you okay? I'm like, I just don't feel good. Clock back in and then phone rings like, hey, grab that. I grabbed the pen. I was like, dude, I can't write.
Stop.
I couldn't write. I was like frozen. And I was like struggling. And they're like, go to the doctor. And then I did. And they're like, your blood pressure was like 170 something over like a high 90. I was like, oh, okay.
That happened to me? I don't know.
I need to go. I need to go. Sometimes I get a little lightheaded. I don't know what's going on.
That's normal. That's from coming from like standing up and down. Like
Yeah.
That is a loss of motor skills and that's fucking scary.
I thought you were going to say you got a stroke.
Yeah, that sounds like you're about to have a stroke.
No, it's crazy. So like my dad had his 2 in 1 year. So it's been like 10 years now. So he had 2 in 1 year and the second one was probably the worst. But like I'm trying to beat the family dynamic because his brothers all at the same age at 50. My dad had 2 strokes. His brother had a stroke.
Oh my God.
His other one got Bell's palsy. And the other one had stents put in his heart. So it's like crazy. So I'm like trying to beat the odds.
Dude, you got a fucking shitload to beat.
We're going to the gym after this shit.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna go to a salad bar after this.
Dude,
He
that's...
said salad bar. You guys were talking McDonald's.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking love that.
We are definitely not going to McDonald's.
Hey, look, I shoveled my whole ass driveway today. It was heavy as fuck. I can eat something.
No.
I had protein pasta for
Dude, I'd
lunch.
be panicking if I was you.
I'm good.
No,
Oh
but,
my God.
But you're.
I'm panicking now.
He's doing something about it, and guess what? He wouldn't have known any of that shit if he didn't go to doctor number 1.
How does genetics do that?
We're Filipino.
It's so weird though, right? It's
What's in
Filipinos are
mine?
definitely known for high blood.
Yeah,
all
high
the
blood,
time.
high cholesterol.
yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
What's that other thing? Gout. Y'all got that shit.
I don't know.
I don't have gout,
I don't have
thank
that.
God.
I don't
Okay.
have it. Thank God. I don't have a lot of things except for the skin shit.
Yeah.
Thank God. But I don't. My dad's pretty healthy. He's only had like self-inflicted wounds. Like from smoking cigarettes, he had to fucking get on a little inhaler guy for a little while.
Oh, really?
And then he went right back to smoking cigs and then hasn't had that since. I don't know. The human body is so weird with that.
I just find it weird that it's passed on from your parents because it's like
What? Why
Every-
wouldn't it be?
your body is
Your
just
parents make you
All
out
right,
of
let me talk.
pieces of their stuff. Like what?
the human body is just a human body. Why does it matter who gave birth to you? Like that you're gonna get. It doesn't make sense.
Your
to me.
DNA.
Like a heart is a heart.
No, but it starts from the DNA. It starts from DNA, like existing DNA, just like anything, like health life cycle shit. Like fucking
I
what?
just don't get it.
Dude, like my mom,
You know what it-
healthy.
Yeah.
But your dad?
My dad, I'm like, I got it from my dad.
I just don't get it. To me, I'm thinking of it like a car. I'm like, you buy a car from this dealership, it's the same one if you get it from that dealership.
Dude.
Yeah, but
you
then,
can't tell me though. Like you see that car that's beat up on the highway, taped up windows.
No, but that's
smashed-
different.
That
Running,
that car lasts forever.
forever.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Me
yeah.
and you, all three of us, take care of our cars. Something's gonna go catastrophic.
Yeah, always.
Well, that's where you fucked up. I don't take care of my shit.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
that shit's been fucking reliable as hell.
I don't. I quite literally don't know what the secret is, and I have.
So you're saying
friends.
don't take care of your health and maybe you'll last.
No, definitely take care
It
of your
doesn't
health.
work.
Take care.
Yeah, it doesn't work in that aspect.
Well, listen here. I think an important thing is to listen to the body. Like, if your body is quite literally telling you not to do something, then don't do it. Like, I don't.
The genetics thing is just weird to me.
Yeah. No, the
crazy.
genetics. I'm shocked that the genetics thing is weird. Is weird to you because I feel like it's the most concrete.
I
Thing.
I guess I don't know shit about DNA and all that.
Neither
shit.
do I, but I know that like fucking. You take. Okay, here we go. You take. You take.
Here we go. He's a scientist.
You
Let's hear it.
take.
What's wrong?
You
Malcolm?
take an apple. You take. You want to make. You want to make. You want to make cereal, right? You're about to make cereal. You ever see the video of the dude who crushes stuff up, puts it in the oven, bakes
No,
it,
I
then
haven't.
crushes it back again, and then rebakes it? Do you know what I'm talking about? Those reels. Nonetheless, this guy
That's some
does
brain
that.
rot shit.
It is. It is. But let's say you were gonna make this cereal. The first cereal tastes like shit, and you have a
Okay.
good cereal right here, and you mix them together, and you crunch it up, and you make a brownie out of it, and you bake it, and you take that baked brownie that now tastes kind of less shitty, crunch it up,
This is actually good.
crunch it up, rebake it with a now also less shitty cereal, right? To blend in, add it, the new person, to make something else. Guess what? The remnants from the first one, the shit dude, number one, is still in number 3.
But you can't really taste it that much.
It will get watered down more and more and more. So it's just depending on
And
your
the opposite way will happen the same
and it
way.
could be the worst. It could be like the opposite. Like it'll get the
You started out good as a normal human,
Yeah.
eating some berries and some deer in the
and
woods.
then now we're eating nuggets.
and now you're eating McNuggets every night.
Yeah, see that. But that's what I'm saying. Like traits, genetic traits, get handed down. Like you could calculate that shit. Like if you ever heard of like a Punnett square, like from science
No.
class, you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to admit, your analogy kind of made it make sense.
it's because it had fucking brownie in it. One fucking word.
I'm also starving. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would like that brownie. Yeah.
I don't know why the fuck I'm getting all of these fucking. I did horrible in every science class, every single one. But Punnett squares was like the capital letter, little letter, capital letter, whatever, and that's like the genes that would get handed down.
Yeah, I don't know shit
fucking
about
weird.
any of that, but I believe you.
I don't know. I should have been a
get it.
nurse. I would have been
So
rich.
your heart is just over the years of people having kids. It's like, well, you've been eating like shit. You've been eating like shit. You've been eating like shit. Okay, well, the hearts that you're producing are getting weaker and weaker.
Yeah, but then you have what sucks is then you have Josh, who is trying to fucking fix all of that shit,
yeah, and he's got a bad starting point.
and he's starting from down here.
Yeah,
Like that's the shitty part about being in that. I don't know, that
Lineage.
area of our lives. I guess I don't know where you could make a change. Oh, fuck do I know? But
Yeah.
you also still might get that genetic disease, like unfortunately, which sucks. Like you could run a sick, healthy life, and then at 70 you get fucking brain cancer,
yeah.
and you're done. Like it's horrible.
And then you're like, why did I
Put in
Why
all
did I
this
do
work?
all this?
I would have just been smoking cigs every day.
Why did I take all those cold showers?
Horrible. Yeah. Why did I do all those cold showers? Why did I not take a sip of alcohol? Why didn't I smoke pot when I could? Like,
Why are you talking about me? It's targeted.
I don't know. I'm just thinking of all the good
Direct
things
eye
that.
contact.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking of all the good things that I do, that I like doing, and that Frankie does not like doing for good measure, for good reason.
Yeah. Luckily, my genetics I don't think are that bad.
No,
Because
you're-
my sister's always like, "You're not going to get diabetes." I'm like, oh, "I'm going to get diabetes." I
Your
know.
dad is fucking
He's a medical
strong as
mystery,
hell.
so I guess I'm good. Yeah.
My dad is too. Like, he's still fucking chooching. Now he's electronic vapes. He's fucking on Juul.
Oh no.
But same shit. Just drinks every other day.
Yeah, same.
Smokes Juuls
Yep.
and fucking
The
parties.
day
up.
my dad smokes a fucking e-cigarette or whatever, I'm gonna fucking slap the shit out of him.
He just
I'm
like
sorry.
realized it was easier to do. To be
Yeah,
honest.
that's the bad part. You can't show them that because then they're like, oh, I can just do this anywhere I want. No, stick to walking outside and freezing your ass off. That way you don't smoke as much.
Just sucks that is quite literally like the combat, the fight that Josh is fighting.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
like
it
years
sucks.
of fucking.
Like I'm panicking for you, and I'm not even like in your shoes.
now we freaked you out. Now you're just fucked.
No, like I'm just so accustomed to it now. It's just like an everyday thing for me.
And I'm sure your doctors are probably like, oh, you just take this pill and you're good.
It's not that simple though, is it?
I would assume it's not, but I mean, there's
The blood pressure pills have been the same, but like the cholesterol, like before I started taking that shot, it was like, oh, try these. And then I was allergic to 4 of them. 2 of them made my throat swell shut.
Jesus Christ.
So they're like, take a steroid to make it go down. And then we tried other things, but like the other one, I couldn't even talk a full sentence without like having to cough. It's just like a dry cough for no
my
reason.
God.
What's the
man.
symptom of having the high cholesterol? I'm scared to know this. Just out of
Dude, you go
curiosity.
every year, you're good.
I know, but like when
get
is it
blood
gonna
work
happen?
every
Well,
year?
well, it's
Yeah.
blood work, and then they check like they always tell you, hey, this is your good blood sugar and your bad. It's got to be at this level. And I'm just
You're
like,
just like right above it. Like, but that's not too bad. You maybe just some
well, she
regular
told me,
exercise.
she's like, if this pen doesn't work, you're going on insulin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I tried it. And she's like, okay, I'll see you in a month.
And it worked.
And it worked.
Okay, thank you.
You change your diet?
And that
And it
still
doesn't even-
didn't.
Dude, when I did that whole month span, I lost 13 pounds because I was like following a strict diet.
Yeah.
All that, nothing. Following a strict diet, losing weight, all that.
This is crazy, man.
I'm scared
Genetics have a hold
because it
over
will
your
hit.
whole life.
It will catch up to me. I just don't know when and I don't know how.
Yeah.
Is like I'm going to have to stop doing something. The drinking thing, I've believe it or not, like lessened it. I like hard liquor a lot compared to this. And like I can't really drink hard liquor like that anymore. It like tears up my insides.
You gonna get
I think-
bucked up tomorrow?
I think, dude, I'm gonna try bucked up, and guess what? The person that I was last year that was able to just drink all those Red Bulls after all that degradation of the body. Now I'm gonna drink a bucked up, and it's gonna just ruin me. It's gonna hurt. Like I'm gonna fucking like start
I'm
shivering.
gonna see him at Final Bound. He's not gonna have a neck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be.
Yeah. I've been
Yo.
bugged up since that day.
I've been drinking bucked ups every day. But no, I'm just scared if it's just gonna come crashing down and catch up. Like
I think when I turned 30 or 31 is when I was like, all right, I'm going to start like exercising. I think now's a good time.
I exercise so I could try to get girls.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that. But
I
I was like, I need to do something. So but you know what it was? Because I haven't gone to the doctor. So I was like, I got to at least exercise. You know, let me do something.
This is a 30-year-old and up fucking podcast. Holy fuck.
Yeah. But you're turning 30 soon. So
What about taxes? Are we talking about taxes?
taxes?
No dependents, bitch. Fuck.
I get fucked every year. So there's no way around that.
Whatever. I was just kidding. You got anything planned? Like, where are you going in the future with like your automotive stuff, Josh?
I'll
Like, what are
probably
you
keep
gonna
it going for a little bit.
Keep being a hobbyist and like.
A little bit.
No, don't tell me you have any intention to stop now. Don't.
Like, you always get in those moods. You're like, oh, time to get rid of the car type thing. But it doesn't owe me anything to sell it, right? It's just like I have no time for it right now, just because work's so crazy and all that. And I'm just like, I still need paint. I still got to do all
And
this.
that's okay though. That's okay. That's okay. Don't fucking sell it,
But-
please.
Luckily, like it's still hard to get into events. Like when Club FR posts, it's gone in seconds.
Oh,
So I literally have to like, hey, like I'll pay you if I can just go drive for a day type deal. And like you get to the pits and it's like full.
and you can't go anywhere, and you don't know
Insane.
anybody because now
How many
everybody's
people are
new.
going to these events lately?
I
Like,
want to
not
say
the-
that, like most of their driver caps are like around 60 to 80, somewhere around there.
Do
Maybe.
you know what Club Loose is or no?
It's Club FR.
No, Club Loose. Do you know
Like what's your driver
like,
cap
what's
for
the
Club
driver
Loose?
cap?
60 something.
Oh, it is?
It doesn't ever get higher than like, I don't know, 60, 70.
So it's probably around the same.
I just have to commit to come out. Like
Dude,
if
you
I
should.
done
If you come-
Muscleman, and that was a hike.
Dude, here at least
Yeah,
you know
where
you
is
have
that?
fucking.
Arizona, Tucson.
Wait, what? I don't even know about this track. Can we look this up, Malcolm? Because I just love Arizona. So I know people have been starting to drift out there, but
Josh,
if you
try to-
YouTube search, do Showdown Drift in Tucson.
Try to make it out for if it isn't a Club Loose event, freaking East Coast Drift School will have your private day.
So I think that's what like my brain was messing with me because I'm like, cage, I need a welded cage.
Yeah.
And like I just have the Cusco, but like I have someone holding a cage for me right now. And
Then
they're like,
you
hey,
can-
you can do it. But I was like, yeah, you'd have to work through the classes and you know, like C, B, all that, right? I'm sure I could do it, but it would also weed out, you know, we talked about it. Like you brought a lot of Club FR drivers, like your entry is fast.
yeah.
I feel like that would scare a lot of people.
From Club FR to E-Town.
Yeah.
I think 10 years ago, yeah. But now when I go to Club FR, when I see people at Final Bout, I'm like, oh, these guys, the driving has gotten so much
Escalated.
better.
Dude,
yeah.
that's because now the fast entry is since that's what scares me the most, that's what I want to do.
See, but
That's
think
all
about
I want to do.
That goes back to us talking about like people knowing what setups to do now.
Like
Like before.
information readily available.
and
type
all
of-
the videos they can watch, and there's so many vlogs. Like
Like
yeah.
you didn't have a sim back then to
No,
practice.
no. We were talking about
And
how
the sim,
Josh
yeah.
doesn't sim.
Okay.
But
But
I've tried it and I'm like, I can't. I think it's because we've already drifted and we know what that feels like. And then like people that are new to it are gonna practice. I'm like, to me, it's like totally different ball game.
Yeah.
that's exactly like if you and Josh, like when you and Josh tried mine.
Yeah.
It's like two gorillas in there fucking staring at fire for the first time. It was hilarious.
Yeah. We were just not having a good time.
Yeah. Honestly, it was nice. It was funny to see because
Yeah.
that is how it works. Exactly how you said.
Click the first one, Malcolm.
You're
Just mute-
expecting
just mute
something
it.
and it's not happening.
So this is the Arizona track. Yeah, I've never seen this. I mean, I guess I heard of it. That name's familiar.
It's a pretty big track.
It's
Yeah.
huge, dude.
So
the
what-
turns are long and
What
like,
event was going on down there that you went
Showdown.
to? Showdown. What is this? Is this just like one of their...
This is like one of their events.
Okay.
Rick usually runs it as well as AJ. And then a couple others are like all
Wait,
teamed
so
up.
AJ's living down here now?
No, AJ just drove down there to go drive.
Okay.
His dad's got a house down there.
I'm wondering, like, so who's the other person you know that was there?
Rick, you know the purple JZX?
I don't think so. Purple JZ.
Yes,
I
you
don't think
do.
so. Do I?
Meisters.
Yeah. It's
So
like
he
a-
lives down there?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's really,
like
he
it.
lives down there and you're going down there because you're hanging
I was like,
out, right?
screw it. I was like, I want to try a new track.
Yeah.
And that, well, I mean, you've driven to California.
Yeah. It's fun
That
time.
was a hike.
Yeah.
That looks like
me
it's
pull up
fast,
Rick's
and that's
car.
what I like. I wish I went to a fast track that I feel like you could experience on the East Coast is Polecat, and Chase Base just did a
Oh.
customer day there, and that was a fast track. I wish I did that.
Yeah, I mean, the car looks familiar, that purple JZX, but I don't think I know. I'm just enjoying seeing two Corollas drifting right now in 2025 or whatever. Like, this is nice to see.
Dude, no, the track is long, it's fast, it's flat, it's smooth. I would love to drift there.
I would definitely like to go back for redemption.
Yeah, that looks so good
So
right here.
This is the entry, right?
That's entry here.
And then floor it. Yo!
Oh, yeah, this
I
is
don't-
cool.
But then after this, it's just like into a giant skid pad.
Okay.
Oh, wait, what?
Like you'll
I
see it
think-
open up. Hold on.
I think what I was talking
Okay.
about.
Oh,
What the
okay.
fuck? Are we hauling ass right now? Yup, we're hauling ass right now.
I mean, I would just go because it's Arizona.
I thought that I think I was confusing this and something called Gingerman. I think.
Gingerman's in
Gingerman's Michigan, where they do grid life.
Yeah, so that's where Sam.
Yeah, that track is
there. I just you know what I
fast.
think of.
That's
I think
fast.
of Sam from Smooth Brain. He talks when they talked about Gingerman. it
Yeah.
was
I'm
Always
just
The
glad
fast.
you
good
don't
grid
try
life
much
event they're
cars.
doing this year is actually at Road America in Wisconsin, so it's a little bit closer.
Okay.
But they have a kart track that Club FR used to drift, and then you get to do that because only select people get to actually do the track, the road course. But the kart track is awesome.
Yeah.
For anybody who's listening, I've never torn up an infield or ruined any grass anywhere. anywhere.
So you're a good candidate.
I'm a good candidate. And if the grass gets torn up, I'll be good. I'll plant some new ones. Yeah,
this is sick.
That right there, that would have me hooked. That's good enough for me to
I'm
want to go.
surprised this track hasn't gotten more
It looks
coverage because
smooth.
this is pretty.
I'm sure it has, dude, for sure.
I don't know, like.
And what is this? Like that, I would just be hauling
I mean, they could
so
set
much
that up
ass.
a certain way. You know
No
what I
way.
mean?
I'm just gonna fly right there and just
Yeah.
pray. Yeah.
Muscle man.
Dude,
I think this is gonna be a big thing in the coming years.
You know, in there, somebody's going.
The Arizona drift scene to me was always like, from what I seen, was always just like, it looked like a takeover scene. You know, it didn't look like they really had a scene yet.
There was a lot of like Pro-Am build, like rear mount
yeah.
radiator, Wise Fab.
Yeah, that
all
stuff
that.
too.
Oh, but not like pro.
There's not like cars
Well,
like
Forrest was there
Oh, okay.
because he's local.
No, I
Okay.
mean like, but I there's a Pro-Am build, but there's no Pro-Am driver. Is what I'm talking about. Is what you're saying?
I'd say they're like good, but I didn't see them a lot like competing. You know,
yeah.
There's just sometimes you just see a guy with a rear-mounted radiator, and then they can't fucking link the track, and I'm
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm
dude,
like,
that
what
was
the
me.
hell
I
is
was
going on?
struggling bad.
But you don't have a
Yeah, but you
rear-mounted
have a
radiator.
rear-mounted radiator.
Like, why is that a thing?
I don't know, man.
Just leave.
Definitely would like to go back and tune for elevation.
Oh, you had issues with that?
My car felt so slow.
Really?
Was it hot?
No, it was like probably like 70,
Okay.
high 70s, 80s, low 80s in February.
What is the elevation there though? It can't be that crazy. Tucson, Arizona elevation.
Thank you, Malcolm. Guys, working the hell out of Malcolm these past
It
couple
is
of
what it
weeks.
is, man. It is what it be, man.
That is crazy. 2,600 feet.
That's definitely higher.
Above sea level.
Yeah.
Is that not what we're at?
No, we're at like 5 feet.
Word. I was going to say, the sea is right outside.
Yeah, the sea is right
It's literally going to show up through the feet of the fucking shop.
250 feet highest elevation. Average. Okay, I was like, what?
Oh, high point. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah. 1,800. There we go. My car might run a little bad over there.
But
Town's
Chicago
definitely
is,
in the books.
Chicago's
Dude, we'll
flat.
get. Let me know.
I feel like the craze I've been seeing just lately has just been polecat.
That's what I want to go do. When
That Chase Bays event really.
that's what I was mentioning
That looked
earlier.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's the fast track on the east that you could probably experience that at. And sadly, I didn't take Chase up on the opportunity. They approved me, and money didn't line up. Like I was getting laid off at the same fucking time. If I knew I was gonna get laid off, I would have just fucking went.
Yeah. It looked like it was a good event. Josh and everyone said it was. They were like, that track is sick.
Dude, Diego was just, yeah. I was getting videos the whole time, and then Josh going, "You fucked up for not coming here." I was like, "Okay." And then Chob, dude, are you at Polecat or no? Fuck. Hey, they're having another one, I think.
And that was like a driver's event.
Dude, it was.
I feel like that
Just
was like
drive.
there wasn't really
insane.
spectating.
Like just watching all the footage.
Yeah.
was
Oh,
crazy.
so you were not there as well?
No,
All right. See. Now
So you
you're in
haven't
the-
been to that track yet.
no, I have not.
It looked awesome. We should go.
When did you start like venturing out of Club
Chicago?
FR area?
So what was it? 3 years ago, I did Muscleman. And I was like, screw it. And then after I think that same year, I went to Knuckle Up.
Okay.
And then I was like, yeah, I definitely want to
talk to us about that.
Knuckle Up.
Yeah.
yeah.
Even further.
Well, I think that was the first event Jimmy put on at nighttime, and I was like, I had the itch. I'm like, I don't want to drive. And I'm like, on New Year's, like, what
Yeah.
sounds better? So-
Everyone went to that New Year's one, man. God damn.
was so
this
good.
past year?
Yeah.
no, like
A couple
2
years ago.
2-3 years ago.
Oh, okay.
It was great. Like everyone in the pits, like just cooking out food, hanging out. Everyone was great. Like
Yeah.
Jimmy put on a killer event.
Yeah. I really want to get down on one of those. To me, that's the event I really want to go to.
I still have yet to meet Jimmy except for a quick little
Really?
FaceTime call with Nick. Nick from Front Street was down there for Knuckle Up as well. I think for New Year's, honestly.
Yeah. That's what it was.
He's on FaceTime with me and he's like, "Yo, hold on." It's Jimmy.
just
Jimmy
hands it
Yates
to
is
him.
like, "Yo, what's up?" And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like, I'm literally just like at home, like fucking like, "Yo, what's good?" Like,
Yeah. He's cool, man.
yeah, man. one day I hope we get to meet. He said he was down for the podcast. I don't know how logistically we can fucking make that work.
We're gonna make it work. We're gonna go to Texas.
The day we get to meet,
honestly
that,
like the best winter getaway.
Texas
Barbecue.
Texas.
Oof.
Like you just get down
Texas
there, you're like
barbecue.
warm weather.
I just want to go see some ranching, bro. Fucking-
Okay, you can see some ranching.
horses. I
Yeah,
want to see some shit.
yeah.
I didn't
Well,
go through a lot of tire. That was nice. Just one pair. Over the
Okay.
whole weekend.
And it's flat as fuck. Speed sports. Do big entry. Dang.
Dude, some people were going crazy on it.
Fly.
Crazy.
I saw some clips from that weekend. Or no, not that weekend, but like from a different weekend, but on that track.
I know he's been doing like the normal big entry and then like the reverse entry comp he's been doing there.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys throwing down.
Are you a reverse entry guy? Do you like
Not
doing it?
really.
Because yeah, I've noticed with the like maybe the older drifters that is less of an appeal. Why is that?
To me, it's like, I think I've hit like a limit for me with like driving. Like, can you excel? 100%. But I'm kind of like, I'm good. Like, I can get through the whole track. I can tandem with everybody and still have a good time. Like,
No, but visually, like, do you like that? Is that something that you would go for? Is that what you like to try to
me
do?
personally, no.
Right? I don't know what it is about it. I like a little bit of it.
Carl's like torn between like cars like ours and then cars like Front Street. Like he likes the driving, but he likes the car to look.
No, but
that
there's
way.
like you know what I mean? Like there's like a reverse entry that's like too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when there's literally,
Frankie's.
Yeah. That's called a reverse entry to me.
No. But like, yeah. I
Because
guess
you it looks that way. You know what I mean? Like it's you know when it is.
A reverse entry. I heard Palmer or Julian say it on one of their podcasts. It's not a reverse entry anymore when you have to like pull it back.
I'm
You
not
know what I mean?
I'm not smart enough to have that conversation, but maybe one day when I learn more about it, because I never really dove into that.
But when
shit.
you have to like pull the wheel back to like not spin out completely.
Okay, so
Then
you're
it's
saying
not a reverse
you're saying
entry.
too much.
Yeah, sometimes you see a car and that bitch is straight up fucking like in reverse. and then it like pulls back like this. And then it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's not.
I feel like my car would just lock.
I'm scared that I'm scared I'm gonna lose
Yeah,
a
you need-
wheel doing that. Like
you
the
need
wheel
a-
is gonna fall off.
You kind of need a different setup to do shit like that. Like it's not gonna. I mean, it doesn't have to be crazy, but you need a lot of clearance, and our cars don't really have a lot of clearance at the.
I
at
mean,
those
like,
heights.
Josh and Tom kill it.
Yeah, it's not a
Simba
I don't
kills
know,
it.
It's a
Like
clearance.
different heights.
Yeah,
You know what
you're
I mean?
right. I haven't seen Simba do like reverse entries, but
But I'm saying general, like height wise, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm like, to each their own. I'm like, I'm never gonna knock somebody that's a great driver.
Like
Yeah.
I prefer Simba's style of driving probably because the car's low and it's just
And they're like y'all are the same age. Like
I don't know. I don't think so. But
This car's just so fast.
yeah, dude.
I don't
That's
care
gonna be
how-
Frankie's car. That's why
No,
I'm
no,
so
no.
annoyed.
I don't think
They
my
have
shit's
the
gonna be
same
fast.
motor, same.
it's a TDO.
Do you have it for like that one person you can just watch over and over again? And you're like, dude, you're so fucking fast. How?
Yeah, Brad Hartzog from Texas. That
Yeah,
guy
it's
is an
pretty
animal.
specific.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about him, and I've told him before. I'm like, yo, you're a freak. You could drive really, really good. Anything with wheels. Just one of those guys. Like anything motorsports, I feel like Brad would be fast at. Do you have a friend like that? Oh, wait, there he is right here. Right here. He would be amazing at everything.
I never seen him behind the wheel or anything.
Malcolm, but he has it. Like,
I mean, he's
would pick
he's
it
good
up.
at everything he does usually.
like anything motorsports related, I feel like that's my friend who's probably good at that. Like he'd be
oh,
good
so
at
this
grip,
is your friend. Like you know this guy.
grip driving, drifting. That person can drive. Good.
Yeah, I'd have
You
to
know what I
think
mean?
about it. I don't know. Oh yeah, my friend Dan Sharif is always good at driving, no matter
Just
what.
period. Anything
Yeah,
driving.
he's just a
related.
natural at driving.
Yeah. That's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
But like someone that's just too fast or like I don't know. I don't think so. But when I was drifting, everyone had slow cars. So
I just like watching Simba. I like the Autobahn video where Simba posted. He's going flying, and it's smooth still.
yeah.
So he's not in there going like this, or it's just fucking doing like 90 miles an hour.
I remember when I got to ride with him for the first time, I was like, holy shit.
Probably sounds sick in that car too. Just
Like footwork and everything. Yeah, insane.
He's like a robot.
We have the same manifold too, but our cars sound completely different.
Yeah.
he got that stroker.
Did Did you always have? Well, how much power do you have?
My car makes 410.
Did you always have that, or did you start? Because I know your motor's been built for 10 years or some shit.
I always run it at like 14 psi. Okay. So I had it initially with like an old Greddy, like T518Z, like journal bearing turbo.
Okay.
Laggy as shit.
That thing
all top end.
That thing was probably so
and
cool.
Then it was crazy. But I'm like, my dumbass ran the screamer pipe, so it just sounded like you had an exhaust leak.
Yeah.
And then
was it a bottom mount?
Yeah, bottom mount.
Yeah. Okay.
So I stuck with bottom mount, and then I had, like I said, D-style do everything. So I went G25 550, ID 1050s, like all the piping, everything like that.
How much did your car make before with the Greddy turbo?
300.
Okay, so you did have a car like
that was a fun
for
setup,
while.
probably.
Yeah. Well,
that
minus
lasted
the top
a
end.
good while. That was Power FC too.
There you go.
No.
Power
I'm
FC
not
SR.
running it.
How
I'm
many
not
years
running it.
was that running like that?
5 years
5 years.
Not
until the
running.
ECU fried.
Not running.
Really?
It was just like a wiring thing. It like freaked out, and then like I looked on the commander one day, and it just all went all haywire, and you just smelled it. I'm like, fuck.
All right, so occasionally things go wrong, but
I don't want to run it anymore.
So
if
I've been
anybody
on
want to buy this thing, let me know.
Haltech forever.
Oh, so you're on a Haltech now.
Haltech.
okay.
I think I'm gonna get a link if I can get a good deal on the link. I just see it just
ever
seems
since
to be.
Jay made that commander thing, yeah. Link.
I
is-
just saw that. That thing looks sick.
yeah. I'm gonna keep bringing it up because I'm stoked on that. That is gonna be the only thing that might get me to go to a link for sure.
Not
but
the fact that it would probably save your engine.
No,
or like
no. The aesthetic of the Power C is
the
only
fact
thing
that maybe
matters.
it's one less thing to think about. The things that the podcast listeners have been yelling at us for.
No, only
And
you yell at me.
All were
Only
mad-
you yell at me.
All of you were about to. They were about to get me to go.
Jay's been doing some
Power
crazy stuff,
FC.
even the clear tails.
Oh yeah, I didn't really see that, but
It's
Jay always. I said this last pod too, but
clear
he's
cokey tails. I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of cool, but
clear cokey tails.
Hey,
yeah, that does sound
if
weird.
nobody tries it, nobody will know what it looks like.
yeah,
So
it would look good on his car. I'm
Good
sure.
on Jay, bro. Man, I hope I get to meet him soon someday, or maybe not.
Yeah,
you know.
yo, Jay, you gotta lower your car though. That shit's been high for a minute. And
Nah, he uses it for other stuff. What do you know about
Nah,
it?
slam that
Time
shit.
trials and shit.
Slam
like that
that
is
shit.
a grip car right now.
Nah, slam that shit.
Jay, don't listen to anybody. Never
put you
change.
to lower your car.
Yeah, gotta lower.
There's that video when they like did it for the first time. Yeah, that thing looked awesome.
all those cars were so good.
G Corp wing, but like the body was wide, so it looked like a Type X wing.
Okay, that
How wide it
that
was.
era is the pinnacle of drifting for me. I think in the
Because he was on
States.
Minerva then, right?
I don't know anything.
What was that?
about
Final
it.
about 3, 2, something
I don't
like that?
know. I'm just
Yeah.
remembering
think it was
based off of like YouTube. So I didn't go to any of those.
Those cars are so good. The R32, Teddy's car is so good.
I wish I knew about like those things. Like
I
when
mean,
we,
he
whenever
hates his car, but
whenever we talk about like that era of drifting, I literally was just like all the way over here. I was as far as you could be.
but
I
it's
was
all
just,
on video and stuff.
yeah. I was just on YouTube with Chris. Chris was my gateway into there, and he was just telling
Well,
me.
it makes sense why you got hooked because that shit was sick.
yeah.
Like if I came into drifting now, I'd be like, I'm good.
Yeah. What the?
I'm praying they do another gallery.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And you know what one of my favorite events there was Super D.
That one I was not there for because I know I was at a wedding for that. But like watching all the footage,
Always a
was
wedding.
crazy.
Because it was also my first competition ever. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll do it. I wasn't going to, but and then you get behind the wheel during a comp and you're just a totally different person. And you're like, oh, I didn't know I could drive like that.
Shit is so sick.
Yeah.
And you know everybody's watching, so then you got to give them a show. And
Yeah.
then you're like, and then you crash, and then you're like, fuck.
And then you're behind the wheel, you're like, it's just for fun, right? And then the second you go, you're like, I'm gonna fucking murder this guy. And everything changes and you're like on his shit and you're just like everything's different.
Nah, man, that was sick. I would have loved that.
Yeah.
Dude, there was like in that video of Super D, like there's like a raw comp run video, and it's you just watch Frankie's run, and you're just like, yeah.
Dude, that was the best driving I've ever done in my life. Like I remember that moment and I was like, and then what's his face? Didn't
Oh, who knocked? Yeah. I
Mike
know who
from
knocked
Burst
you
Speed
out. I
knocked
know
me
who
out.
knocked you out. No, that's what it was.
Honestly,
in that
it's a
video.
well-deserved win.
I think
He
did
can drift.
He did kind of smoke you.
Yeah.
On that one.
Yeah. I was trying hard, but Whoever that Lexus was before me, I fucked him up. That was the IS300.
It wasn't IS300.
What color was
White IS300.
Definitely a Midwest guy, I think.
I
Yeah.
have no idea who's got a white one.
It was just like back then, I feel like that was cool. Like
Yeah.
there was no full raw comp run, like comp.
No, but that's
runs.
what I mean. Like
Where it was like announcer watching it as if it was like a
it wasn't a team thing. That's why it was cool.
That's like gallery.
yeah. Yeah. I was like,
I
this
like that.
This is
It's like an individual type.
individual, but not really, because there was some people there who had like their teammates there, I feel like, but they weren't going as a team. So it
Yeah.
was like fun.
because everyone's used to just going there for final bout, but then it was like, oh, it's Super D. Well, I guess we're still just going all together. And then we went, and there wasn't a final bout that year, I don't think, right?
No, because it was just gallery. Because that was like early in the year,
Okay.
and then final bout the following year.
Yeah. Because I went to the gallery one too, I think.
I would love to do the gallery.
I don't really remember that though. Maybe I didn't go.
That was 2019. 20.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would
Oh, God.
if they
It's
told
been
me
so long.
if they told me there was a gallery in the summer, I would fucking start cranking crazy on my shit.
They should do another one because I feel like, well,
Simba.
yeah, I mean,
Do a gallery.
no one knows what's going on this year yet. Well, you might know, but none of us know what's going on this year. So, like, my
Here it
perspective,
is. We're speaking it into existence. It's
think-
literally right here.
I thought
It's
they
gonna
posted
happen.
all the special stages
Did they?
already. Yeah,
They did.
Oh, so they're doing another final bout. Like,
Damn it! Oh wait, they
Yeah.
did. They
I think they
shared
posted
it.
like end of August.
oh, so they released it like right before the other one even started. Okay.
Because I looked on their Instagram. I'm like, final bout prep. I'm like, already?
yeah.
Like what?
You like just got home. Like, what the-
Damn, I'm late again.
I don't know. The gallery would be sick.
I just want my car to be done. That's all I want. This shit.
It is done. Oh, you mean you're like repainting
I'm
it?
gonna paint it. I'm gonna make it nice. I need to go get the wing back. I need to go do this, do that, do this,
Yeah.
do that. I should go check on James if James, if you have that wing, let me know. He came here the other week to polish it. I dropped it off with LSP Polishing. If you're in the tri-state area or if you're in Pennsylvania and need anything polished, go to James.
What if you're Amish and you have like an Amish like little cart thing?
Imagine a fucking fully polished
Chrome
out chrome
rim.
Amish
That
wagon.
shit would be sick.
Dude, I don't think that goes against any of their beliefs or anything like that. It's not like it's technology. It'd just be shiny.
Yeah, you're right. Well, it's also wood.
Well,
I don't know if they can like figure
polish
that out.
up the reins or
Do
something.
they believe in metal yet? Have they gotten to that technology yet?
Dude, I'm not fucking.
There's like the different types. Like what is it?
Mormon.
No.
Mennonites or something?
That's something else. That's
But they're
that's
also
yeah. But what is a Mennonite?
what? Oh, Mennonite or some
There's like
shit?
where you can use electricity and other stuff, and then others are like purist, like
Straight up nothing.
nothing.
Imagine just making rules up and you get all these people to follow.
No.
Shit's
no.
crazy.
There's this documentary on Netflix about Mormons, and that's why I know they're not.
Let's hear
related.
about it.
They're
What'd
not
you learn?
related. Well, I learned about a scam in the Mormons.
Okay.
in the
I
Mormon
believe it.
community. With John. Fuck.
John the Baptist.
No,
Oh.
honestly, I don't even know if it's John. I think it is John, but somebody named John, just normal cult shit, like sold a lot of the documents and
He
shit.
said normal cult shit.
That like fucking, he sold like a bunch of the documents that were from the origination of like the Mormon tradition, and then like supposedly that was a big no because they were some were allegedly forged, and then you get paid for it, but then you're selling it, so it's like what the fuck?
How long is something like a cult before it becomes like
I also
a
don't know.
religion?
I also don't know if that was accurate from what the documentary was, but fuck do I know? I'm just some Joe Schmo.
Like in 100 years, is Scientology going to be like a legitimate thing?
I don't know. I'm not a
You
religion
should
guy. I'm a
read the
Netflix
document in
documentary guy.
Shawno.
Which
I
one?
think it was like a cult thing.
Oh, yes.
wait, did we
I
You ever
hear
seen
about
it where
this?
they had like a hit list?
I think we heard about this last time we went.
Whoa, I do not remember that.
So there was like this, I think it's on YouTube or you can search it. It was like this cult or clan, and they had a hit list on people in town, and it listed like the mayor and all these other people.
Who had? So it was a cult that was there.
Ask everyone that when you go to Shawno again,
Yeah.
they're like,
In
there's
the
this-
town, like the
in
town
town,
people?
they're like,
'Cause I
there's
talked to
this
them.
one road. They're like, don't go down it.
I'm
We
going.
heard that for years. And they're like, we're like, why? Like you go down it, someone's gonna chase you down and shoot you. We're like, what? And they're like, where is it? It's like kind of tucked away from the track. But you're like, what the fuck?
Holy shit. Maybe I went down that road before.
They were like, hey, brother.
I'm white, so it's okay. But yo, I will say when we go there with everyone, and I'm usually the only white person, when we go to a store, they are staring at everyone that I go with like they are aliens.
Yeah, but
Like,
you get used to that shit.
Remember they were looking at Princess like she was a fucking like animal. I'm like, what is wrong with the people here? And then I'm like, oh, they don't even like, there's just white people out here. Like,
That's just like I
a
feel like
lot of white people. I don't know about, there's other people out there, but I'm just saying like,
this is probably just gonna be low key the one that got us canceled. But
it is what it
it
is.
is what it is. It's just reality. But I'm saying it's not really that. You gotta think like
No one's saying anything
might
bad. but-
you might be the first Filipino person that person has ever
Yeah,
seen.
literally. That's how it felt. I was like, wow,
or like maybe they're just not used to people who aren't from there going through there. Like you just got to look at them, look at that situation, not look at them, but look at that situation as like it's a new day for them too.
You also got to think though, like how many people there for final bout?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Insane.
yeah.
they're probably like a lot of different colored people coming in.
No, it's not. Probably not even that. I'm telling
That's
you,
how it
they're
felt
just
to me.
when I talk to anybody. You know me. I was talking to everybody around there and shit like that. It's like they're just normal people.
They love it though.
Yeah.
Most of them.
I'm sure some people don't because it's like, fuck, we had this quiet town and now it's like loud.
Now it's a
you-
takeover.
So you could understand that. And then you can also understand the people that are happy that it brings business.
Yo,
in.
remember when we went to the
fair?
the fair was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Oh my god.
It was dope.
You need to go.
It was dope. They all rode some rides. Me and my roommate,
I got
Joe,
sick.
was
Yeah.
like not having it on the ride. So thankfully we stayed off.
First thing we did when we went in there, I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's like a competition or what, but there's like cows and like horses and they're all in a barn. Smells like straight fucking trash.
It's a
you
fair,
go in there
but,
and we're from fucking here, so we don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, and you too, you're from Chicago area, so like,
Like I said, I know they do what dirt track racing, like circle.
yeah,
we missed
it.
that. Damn
yeah,
it. Yeah.
that shit is sick.
That was,
But,
I wish
uh,
we saw that. That
Yeah,
was the
whatever
day.
they were doing there was so, dude, it's like another world for us. I'm just like, what the fuck?
But the fair, they were like, it's just a county fair. So
Yeah.
they were like
Yeah.
judging the pigs and like
Yeah.
judging
like
the
people bring their
cows
pigs there and
shit.
they're like, oh,
Yeah.
you got to judge my pig. I'm like, how do you judge it?
Bro, remember when Princess, Malcolm's fiance, was so excited and happy to be around the pigs, and then we got to the end, and there's like a little board about where the pigs went and like how they used them or whatever.
And then a price.
Princess starts to fucking cry.
It was like, okay, some of these animals are gonna get
It's
eaten.
like, oh my god, no!
I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of that room. That shit smelled terrible.
I like experiencing new shit, so I was just walking around trying to take everything in. I'm
Well, you're
like,
trying to be a farmer.
yeah, I was just ranching. That's a good heifer you got there. Fucking.
Malcolm was enjoying it, I think, right?
It's a nice place. I love stuff like that.
Yeah. See,
Everyone was having mad fun, even me, until we got to the back concert area and there was an 80s cover band. And
was
everyone
sick.
was like, let's go, because everyone's just looking at us. I was like, damn, okay.
the rides were cool.
Yeah.
Thought we were gonna die.
You guys
need
been to the casino in Chono?
Dude, I wanted to do that too, but no one wanted
No, I didn't even know about this.
There's a casino.
Yeah.
How fucking weird is that?
Did you go in there?
So like back in the day when we're like, damn, where do we stay? Because there's like no hotel rooms.
Yeah.
So I'm like, casino, okay, we'll stay there. Yeah, it's like old school. You can still smoke inside. all that
Oh,
stuff,
damn
like-
it. That would have been
I guess we're gonna know where we're
sick.
going next time.
Dude, I think. Oh, no. There's a
Bowling alley.
No, Special Stage East, like Summit, has a casino right by it as well. Because I think that's where me and Dan were trying to meet up.
Okay.
Because when he went to Special Stage East, I think he was in that area for something. We were trying to meet up at the casino because there's one.
Did you
there.
do any special stages or go to any?
I didn't last year. My team's kind of
Yeah, you're in Central.
not, yeah.
Yeah, so it makes sense.
They're all
But-
busy with their lives. Like their jobs are crazy and, their wives. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it. Life.
Yeah, life is lifing right now.
Yeah, it seems that way with everyone.
I mean, they still have their cars. I've been driving with my other boys too. So it's been fun.
yeah,
This summer is going to be a fun one, I think.
I think so too.
But not in terms of like I feel like last season everyone was so geared up about just driving a lot and getting seat time that this year everyone
You definitely were.
kind of wants to chill.
Yeah, that's.
But
I
every
mean,
year I've been always seat time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you're saying what now? This year, you're thinking you're going to just be more about that event looks fun. Let's go to that.
That's exactly what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to try to make the car anything for final bout.
Watch
That
first
doesn't
comp.
matter.
First comp comes up. He's yo, I'm gonna fucking tear this shit up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
No. Here's what's the problem. I'm going to paint the car.
And then you're gonna be scared a
and
little bit.
until I'm driving it and it gets one like, then I'm not going to want to drive it.
No, that's good though.
At
It's,
all.
it's good to
I'm the complete opposite.
Really?
Like
You
I'll
wanna
paint it, and the like whether it's cracked bumper or I get hit, I won't fix it till the end of the year.
yeah, that's how it should be.
I'm like, make it look pretty, and I'll thrash on it.
Every
that's-
year it should be
That's
refreshed.
fine. Yeah, that's how it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's gonna feel nice to have because you're gonna paint your car nice
I don't know.
because now you're painting.
But are you keeping it blue,
No.
Oh boy.
secret color?
Yeah, he's gonna hate it.
Oh no. What
How
is
far
it?
are we in? We're a couple hours in. But remember how I wanted to do that teal?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that teal still.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna like pump it up a bunch, and now it's gonna be like
like what?
Mazziora color. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Like
It
that.
doesn't sound that bad. I just hope you can get that paint color right
Well, it's
because
gonna
that
be.
shit could come out looking terrible.
It's gonna look like something.
Yeah, as long as we test it on
I don't
something
know.
first.
That's why I'm like, I'm gonna test it on mine, and if it comes out
Test
good,
it on a panel, a different panel or something.
do the whole car. The gun's already out. The paint's already mixed.
You could do a sample bit though.
No, he's committed.
I'm
He's
just gonna
going
do
for
it.
it.
Oh
I'm
my
just gonna
God,
do it,
dude.
I'm like, I got this fancy new paint gun where it will like, the metallics are actually gonna spread nice instead
Yeah.
of me having to be like, oh, it looks bad. We gotta go. Like, next one. But I'm so excited.
But what I was saying is you're gonna care about how the car looks, which is nice.
I'm scared it's gonna ruin me.
I don't think it will.
I'm scared.
No, I did that every year to my car, and it didn't ruin me. You felt that way for like a little bit, and then you hit one thing, and then you're good. And you're
When I
back
met
to it.
Frankie, he had like that back left of the BN bumper.
all duct tape.
Back left, all duct tape, silver duct tape. All
Yeah.
of it.
My
Fully.
arrow trash.
The front bumper is right.
Always catches the corner.
Yeah.
and rips
that
off.
is the
Yeah,
that's
your
the
car's really
corner.
low. Yeah.
That's the corner. All duct tape. There's a video of me on my older YouTube channel of me going, Faction Motorsports, duct tape mafia. Look at this.
Okay.
Because Brendan's car had white
Yeah, the
duct
white
tape.
one right there in that photo.
That one in the corner had the full front bumper, like the full bottom of it, all white duct tape.
Yeah.
And Frankie's had silver duct tape.
I'd put
I feel like that was a
under
thing
it.
though.
Yeah.
And everyone had that tape that said drifting is a crime.
Oh God, no!
I'd put
no,
cardboard
not that.
under it. I would make it with the cardboard, and then I put tape on top of it as paint.
Yeah, yeah.
It worked out like from 20 feet away. Like if you could tell my front bumper right there, that's duct tape.
God, I don't want mine to look
See
like
how the front of the bumper is gone because it scraped away? I hated that shit, dude.
I'm scared.
That's the thinnest part of that bumper.
And that's the best part of the BN Sports though.
Yeah.
How it goes down and then it has that other angle.
yeah.
So when that's gone, it's just like, oh, you have a Euros kit now. Like, that's literally what it looked like.
yeah, I guess I never really noticed.
So I
that.
try to build that with duct tape if it was gone.
I'm scared. I just know that it's gonna suck when I'm driving, and then I'm having a great day, and then that middle, because on the IS's bumper right now, it has that little thing that goes in like that. Once that
But aren't you doing
But you-
18, 19 or some crazy shit?
doesn't bring the front up,
Yeah, it will.
18 in the back
No, 18
or
front, 19 in the back.
Yeah, 18, 19. Yeah,
Oh,
but the
you
front.
have 18s already in the front. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's. If you try to put this under it in the front, it will be like that.
You're
Yeah.
gonna paint and go to mid pond.
Yeah. my buddy has Diego just built like a really sick booth. Hey Diego, when the event's done, you know it'd be really sick.
What,
We
repaint
painted my
your
car.
Are you gonna wait till after that?
No, I'm gonna make sure it's.
Oh, okay.
Especially because now Josh is gonna lend me his nice trailer too. Not that yours isn't nice, but I could. With Josh's trailer, you can keep literally every piece of arrow on, and just go. Bloop.
Yeah, I mean I do too, but
Your trailer is
You need the race ramps.
no,
you need
yeah,
this.
no, but your trailer is the lowest by far. But I think that little lip where the ramp meets would scoop the back bumper and just rip it off.
No.
You don't think so?
No, but I think I did. I think I did take my front bumper off though when I would load it on, no matter what.
Doesn't matter. I use OEM little.
Yeah.
Getting on with full arrows is like one of the smallest flexes, but
It is
satisfying.
That's a big flex.
Oh my god!
If the car's low, yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. But then you see the one dude who has like the air down trailer, and you're like, you fucking.
I want one of those Japanese trailers so bad, the tow trucks.
Where the
just
bed like tilts down
the bed
completely
comes
flat.
Full guy?
Yeah, and comes down. They just have those over there. Like, it's not a big deal.
We got tow trucks here too.
No,
you
no,
know?
no, no, no. Not where the bed comes off and then sits on the ground.
I guess.
I'm surprised no one's really imported those
They
yet.
do. They do now.
I think they do, but it's like, I don't really want to buy one because where am I going to get parts for it? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like, I like
It's just-
the idea of it, but
Isn't it just an Isuzu?
Yeah, but Isuzu parts,
yeah.
terrible. Expensive.
Oh, are they?
So that's like my realm. Like we'll do medium and heavy
right.
duty.
Yes. Okay.
So that's what we used to have for delivery trucks. Pads and rotors
Oh.
and a caliper.
huh.
$1,000.
Yep. Yeah, we're never owning one of those.
No, I mean, I would own one for like local stuff, but like if we were going across the country, I'm not taking that thing.
Pads and rotors local. You're burning them. You're burning them
No,
down.
but I mean, like
red
if we
light,
were,
stop sign.
if
red
we were
light.
going to E-Town or a car event or something,
Local.
you
would be
whip that
cool.
thing out because
Yeah.
it's pretty sick. You know what I mean? But and maybe even like Connecticut or something, like whatever. But like not taking that shit across.
Dude,
the
I don't
country.
think I could do the regular cab.
Yeah,
Like driving.
yeah, that too. You have a regular
No
cab.
way.
You don't have anywhere to put anything. Like
like the
Yeah.
the where the
I'm
driver
pretty
is.
sure they're all like that. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a double cab or something.
Oh wait, are you saying it's small?
Yeah, it's just one seat.
Where's the other seat?
No, I'm saying
It's
like
just
a
like
bench
one
seat.
bench seat.
Oh,
across.
okay. So there's at least another one.
Yeah, but like if you go into an event, it's like you got to bring shit. You know, I mean,
It's got to go all back
all
there.
back there.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think that's another cool thing about Josh's trailer is that Zach and Steve made like that tire rack for him.
yeah,
It came in handy the first mid-pond trip, which if I was going to use your trailer, it would kind of
yeah,
be ass because you got to keep the tires in the truck.
yeah.
And then when you're done,
I definitely
sucks?
need to make that for mine.
dude, Zach's that he
Yeah.
made for Josh was sick. But what sucks is when you're done, going there isn't the problem. When you're done, all of that tire smells pretty decently burned.
Yeah.
And then you put it back in the truck and then
you
you're
gotta drive with it?
driving for hours. And that shit is just in there and you're just thinking about your whole weekend again.
Yeah,
Just sad, depressed, and you go home.
They take our tires at Club FR.
What?
The guys that change our tires.
Whoa. That's
So it's like, I think it's like $5. They're like
Fire.
to take
That's
for him
good.
to take your
That's a
tires.
good deal.
Fire.
100%.
Yeah,
Great
1,000.
deal.
That's what Frankie charged me here. No, I'm just kidding. It's like usually
what do we
$3.
charge here, Malcolm?
$450.
$450. Yeah,
$5.
so that's amazing.
Dude.
To not have to take all your corded.
Yeah, at
burnt
E-Town,
tires
they
home.
make
That's
you
amazing, dude.
bring them. You're bringing them. And if you don't bring them,
Hector's gonna shoot you.
somebody's going to find you. They
Yeah.
will
He's
find
gonna
you.
stab you before you leave.
And dude, Hector's jacked now.
Yeah.
You're not fucking getting past Hector. Heck.
Heck. But as far as you coming down here for like an event or something, what I tell everyone is I'm like, yeah, a private day with the East Coast Drift School would be fun, but you guys need to go to a Club Loose event. So if you could
I
pick
would for
an
like the
event,
experience.
but if you could pick an
sure.
event where it's like a Saturday and then the next day we talk to Chris and we're like, can we do this? And he's like, yeah, boom, perfect weekend.
Usually though, the Saturday and Sunday, it's usually always a Saturday, Sunday.
Not always. Oh, maybe now.
What's
you're
an
saying?
event?
Are you
that's
talking just
not
like
a 2 day.
regular drift days? Okay.
It's usually always like
Yeah.
a Saturday, Sunday now. Something
I
moves.
thought they still had like. No, you're right. They might just be doing 2 days now.
I'm just still waiting for Faction and Friends.
Yeah, I mean, there's that too.
That was a
but-
year and a half ago, dude. Faction and Friends. Did you know that you are the only reason why you're not living the life you want to live? Come on, son. Joe Rogan said that.
No, that's true. Yeah,
It is Faction and Friends.
I'm living the life I want to live, though.
I'm living it too. That's why I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah. I mean, I'm not rich or anything, but
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to be rich. I want to have enough money to do what I want to do.
Would you? Are you
I agree
feeling
with
okay?
that.
You
Yeah.
feel good with? Yeah, I feel like it's.
Which I don't have still, just for the record.
Yeah, we're all always working, but I feel like the other day what something that was said was somebody was really depressed in a group chat. So obviously you're gonna shit on them.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
Was that me? This
No. But Diego
'Cause I
said
would do
something like, I'm trying to remember what he said because it was actually really good. It was like, we get to drive these cars that aren't even necessary in our lives, and we get to thrash them around with our friends from time to time, and we get to hang out in different countries and different states
I was
talking
gonna
about
say
this shit.
This is
like,
coming from the guy that went to Japan like 3 times last year.
so he's like, sometimes, sometimes life could get pretty shitty, but we got it pretty nice.
Yeah.
So
Well, yeah, 100%.
yeah, it's sometimes easy to forget because
Me and
you're
Malcolm
just,
say that to each other all the time.
you're just suffering all the time
Well,
and
I
you
say it
forget
to
to
Malcolm.
enjoy.
What? What do you say?
What?
I turn to you and I go, "We're pretty lucky. Because if something pisses us off or something, we're just like,
Oh, yeah. It's like, what are we complaining for?
yeah, what are we
That's
complaining
I
about?
guess what I was getting at. Like, it's pretty easy to complain when you forget to enjoy it, I guess,
yeah."
or
Well,
think about how
you don't
much
realize
enjoy it.
how much you complain until you go into a different environment where things are way more stressful, and you're like, "Wow, life was really good." Before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's all about perspective. So it's hard to stay grounded though, and like remember that definitely. So
Yeah.
it's one of those life things, you know.
God damn. That got depressing.
I mean, I'm not trying to. It's not depressing.
Not depressing, yeah, but
It's
like it's
just-
real. Like it's like,
I don't know.
don't forget to enjoy.
Yeah.
I'd say
Otherwise,
I'm pretty
it's fucking-
content in life right now.
Yeah. We've made a lot of friends. Like, could you say that you've during drifting, your entire
100%.
drifting career, just like
What other, big thing can you say? Like, I've met so many internet people
Yeah.
in one spot
yeah,
or just connected through social media
Yeah.
it's insane.
for
One
the
thing-
same hobby.
Yeah,
One thing I want to talk about before we get to the questions, I want to know what it was like when Final Bout was starting for you. Like, what was it? What was it like over there? Because you were already drifting.
So I staffed the first couple,
Okay.
but like that was surreal as shit.
Yeah. Because you have like everyone coming from the country to your home track.
Yeah, because like I was running the start line for the first one, and I'm like seeing the crowd. Like, I would like to compare the crowd to that one to what the current is now, because it was still big.
Yeah,
But like, I think after the first one, it was just like instantaneous. Like, we gotta get a team, we gotta drive, and then it was just like it started blowing up.
Yeah. What is like the numbers compared to the first or the second one?
That I have no idea.
Okay.
I can say like as in crowd, like you weren't having people, sit on the dirt mounds.
Yeah, I
and all
remember that.
It was just like all the spectators filled pretty much the fence line, and now it's just like all over.
I remember there'd be like one tent over there and like two chairs.
Oh, like at the
like, yeah, the opposite side of the grandstand or whatever.
But then this past year it was freaking
Dude, that was like
packed.
first animal style with Hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
yeah.
like,
the
Ryan
second one,
Cotto.
I think, or the third
No,
one.
that was the first one too.
Oh, that was the first one. Oh, yeah. When the cars weren't matching. That was
No.
Yeah. Okay, I remember. That shit was sick.
I don't even know what we're talking about because I
First final.
yes
bout.
that when we get to talking about that, that's when Frankie tells me about using a minivan to go watch it and shit like that.
Oh, the first Final Bout.
Dude, when these guys drove too, it was
Yeah.
just like sitting on the start line on top of the hill, it's like, damn, that's sick.
Dude, that event was fun, man. Yeah.
That was a good one. The final bout twosies.
Yeah, Final Bout 2, I don't know. I mean, I know it's because I was there, but I feel like Final Bout 2 was one of the better ones. Maybe 3.
I'd
3
say
might
two.
be okay.
Oh no,
Yeah.
7 was fun as shit.
7.
I think
That's
two because
crazy.
like you knew what to expect and it was just getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And like they didn't do special stages.
For the first Final Bout to me felt more like, I don't know how to say this, but it was like the first one felt like everyone on the forums finally met each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, like it was like, okay, now everyone knows each other. Next year's gonna be fucking crazy. Like, and that's kind of how it went.
The pits were insane.
Yeah, I bet, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But the second, the continuation of the event being the crazy one makes so much sense.
Because the first one was kind of like the,
Yeah,
you know,
because let's say I went to the first one and I forgot like like let's say I had no food, no cooler, no beverages, no nothing.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and it's sunny as hell. Next year I'm gonna go,
Yeah.
I'm gonna come here prepared with X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And
Like
you apply that
what
same thought to
expect.
drifting and you're fucking.
Yeah. And now the venue is amazing, dude. The food that they got there all the time.
So good.
Yeah.
But, like,
everything's good.
At US Air,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, dude.
Like the ticket lines and like taking a bus and like parking everywhere.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't a thing at the first one.
I didn't even know people were taking buses.
I didn't know either until you just said
Yeah,
that.
people were
What?
taking buses. I don't want to say like the most recent, but like US Air has a lot. I believe it's still there. That's
Oh.
like down the street. Like if you were going towards like Walmart,
Yeah.
it just says US Air and they were like shuttling people.
I thought you meant somebody took a Greyhound to fucking US Air because you know what? That wouldn't even really be that shocking
Yeah.
because they picked up Nick on a highway
Oh, yeah.
on the way to US Air.
It's still cool though. Like you get to the event, and you just see that semi rolling in with all the cars on it.
Oh
and you're
my
like,
god,
damn.
dude! Braking when they had that truck, that shit was sick.
I'd say even like all the Black Moon dudes too, like all the same color,
Yeah.
chrome wheels, just all on one trailer. Insane.
How do we get that feeling in like aura back?
I think it's still there. I just gotta finish my fucking car.
It's
I
just
think that's
like no, it's not like that.
yeah,
It's
I mean,
different
yeah,
one.
I don't think it's like that either. I think once an event gets to a certain size, you're not gonna have like the same exact thing.
I don't like when an event turns into a fucking wallet contest.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
not what I'm looking for.
I think it's too big. Final Bout's just too big. Like
It's crazy though. You think about they've had Charm, the Sexy Nights guys.
Yeah.
Dude,
You know, Kazuya. So
I
it's
bought-
like, who's next?
I bought
Yeah,
those
who's
stickers.
next?
Those stickers are like they're in my drawer. Same with the one from Splash. I
Yeah.
have though like when I get to see those people, it's like hard for me to think that like, yo, I watch you while you're drifting across the world.
Yeah,
And now you're here. So here's $25 for a sticker. I don't even mind. I don't even mind. Take it. Like, because some dude was complaining about the price, and I was like, yo, this is literally like the guy, and like he's probably just trying to make a little bit of side money to bring
Yeah.
home. Like, fuck you, pay
Yeah.
him. It's not even that bad. Like,
complaining about the price.
and he gave me and Johnny like a sticker too, like a little Toto House sticker.
oh yeah,
Fire.
yeah. Final Bout's cool, man. Yeah, I was just wondering like what it felt like to have everyone come to your town, basically.
Dude, it was insane.
And that's the other thing too. The events leading up to Final Bout, the nights leading up to Final Bout are my favorite part, I would say. So
Dude, yeah.
The pre-meet, all that, the cruise.
yeah,
That shit does not feel. That does not feel real.
It
Now that
doesn't feel real,
Yeah, it doesn't
yeah.
even feel like we went to that a couple months ago.
yeah,
And when me and Frankie went, like, that was our third one going together.
yeah,
And so far every time we go, I experience something new. Like we got to go to the pre-meet this time at
Yeah.
Extreme
That
Graphics.
shit was
We
crazy.
didn't get to do that last time. And now this year, I don't know what it was, but it just looked like a fucking tuner movie.
yes,
Like it looked like a
Like the intro to like a Fast
Yeah.
and Furious movie.
Yes.
quite literally Too Fast, Too Furious. They're at Tej's or whatever. That's what it looked like at Extreme Graphics. It
Yeah.
was really
it
sick.
looked like that at the next spot too, honestly, because the road
grid
was
light
just
spot?
What did I? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, but that didn't even feel remotely real to me. So then I was like,
You're like, I'm just living a
what
dream.
the fuck are we?
And then we just kidnap Jet Davis and just bring him back.
Yeah, we get to just seeing people I watch on the internet. I
Yeah.
really don't really watch a lot of YouTube channels, but I saw Prison Mike there.
Yep.
And like,
Oh yeah, we met him.
I watch his YouTube channel. So like for me, I was like fucking nerding out. I'm like, yo, I watch you literally like every other day. It's like really weird. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's fun, man.
That-
fucking Nariari, whatever.
Noriaro?
Yeah,
Alexi?
Alexi.
First guy we ran into off the fucking faction
Yeah,
van.
that was so weird.
Yeah, I'm like, Lexi.
We step out and we see him, and
Hey.
he's just, immediately talkative.
I'm like, what the fuck? We had like a 10-minute, what would have been a podcast, and we were supposed to do a podcast, but it just didn't line up.
Yeah,
We just had way too many things going on.
but that was fun.
And like, honestly, what the
Honest,
fuck?
I mean, I kept saying it. This Final Bout was one of the most fun ones
Seriously.
we've ever had.
You went? You went this year too?
I didn't.
Fuck!
Wow.
What the hell,
I shouldn't have
Josh?
said that.
I know.
Please tell me it was another wedding.
I'm going to get canceled real fast.
Is it another wedding?
No.
Oh, okay.
You just didn't go.
I think I got in the mindset. We were talking earlier, right? I was
Yeah.
like, damn, like this is your home track.
Yeah.
And like you just want to drive. and it's like hard to spectate.
Okay.
At sometimes,
Because do you not have the team like together right now? Like, what's the situation?
they still want to drive. It's just
Okay.
like losing interest or
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
Vacations, whatever it might
I mean,
be.
I get what you're saying. You don't want to go because, I mean, I don't want to go to some local events either because of that. I'm like, I'm just going to want to drive. But then it's fucking final bout. So,
when you get the bug, you're like, you haven't driven in a while, and then you're lap after lap, and you're like, damn. You get that itch back,
yeah.
and then it's just like, when you don't do it, it just like slowly fades. But I'm like, it's still there. It's always going to be there.
Now you're in your cool guy zone where you're just like quiet because you're in your head just playing that scene in your mind of driving the whole time that you're there.
Did you go to any of the pre-meets though or anything?
I did.
Okay. Well, that
Drove
was
car. Yeah.
that was the important part to me. I mean, that was fun.
Until I can fucking feel what that roller coaster business is like, I am going to keep chasing that high.
Yeah, that's fair.
Still haven't driven there, but I've ridden in cars there. And when I ride in cars, I'm just pretending like I'm driving the whole time.
We'll come out for after final bout.
Dude.
You and Chris.
Yeah, yo. Chris needs to go out there, yo.
I am not.
Who do you have more faith in, me or Chris?
I was about to.
That's a good question.
Because Chris has to fix his shit, like a lot of it.
I told Chris before when you weren't in the room, I was like, well, Chris just tends to wait till the motor blows up. And he's like, no, not on the 240. I'm like, or not the Sylvia. I'm like,
It will have to be like
right.
a more critical failure. Like it will have to audibly going.
sometimes he'll just show up in that car to work. And I'm like, isn't that motor knocking?
That's what he just said. It was knocking.
Was it knocking?
Yeah.
Does it sound like it's knocking?
I never hear it, but I mean, I'm sure I've heard it at least once.
Well,
but,
he explained to me, he said he was watching the knock sensor and it was just like,
Wait, like, does he have a power of C?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, fuck.
So if you see that little,
If that's moving, he should not be driving the car because the next thing that happens is the rod goes through the block. Ask me how I know.
well, kid did the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, Chris has said it to us before. He's like, I'm just waiting for some room. I'm like, bro, hopefully there's never room in here. So you just have to do it. You know what I mean? Like we just got to pull the motor out one Saturday, and then
Yeah, but you're
tear that shit down.
telling him that now, and then he's gonna do it, and then you're gonna scold him.
No,
Malcolm.
no,
You told him to do it already.
yeah. He's like, I'm just waiting for some more room. I'm like, there's not gonna be room. That's the whole point of a shop. Like, we need to keep cars in here. Like, it needs to be moving. Like, you just got to pick a weekend, pull the engine out, and then take the car back home and sit it there. He'll do it.
Just leave it behind the shop, or fucking
He's a little preoccupied right now. You know what I mean?
boo loving.
Yeah.
God damn.
Questions, Malcolm? I don't have my phone.
I hope we can get that Sylvia going though.
Just
That
let you know.
phone-
that'd be cool.
And Chris is a good driver.
Oh, what are you mad?
I'm just asking where your phone is. Chill, little foot. Little stepper. Tiptoeing. Can't hear you coming.
Little foot.
Hey, you got all of them out in one shot.
Little
Yup.
foot.
Little feet. Don't kick me. You might stab me.
Why are you so mad about the feet, bro?
Because he's got small feet.
Chill. I'm a size 12.
Right.
Dominic _ Gold Star says, hi, bud.
Wait, what?
Hi, Dom.
Oh, okay. Oh, Dom.
Dom.
Yeah, just start out with a
Dom.
hello.
Yo, I listened to his podcast with Palmer because he had a snippet. They got me with the snippet.
I saw that.
yeah. Dude, that car was really built from
Dude,
like,
that's how I met Dom too, with that Slam Burglars forum.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Slam. What?
Slam Burglars. That's what it was
Just
called.
low cars.
That sounds.
car.
See, that's a. What, is this a forum?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fire.
Their whole thing with Gold Star, that was the coolest shit for me. I think it was. Did they go to the first one too?
Yes, they were
Okay.
at the first one. That's
It was-
where they had the big semi.
Yeah. So the second one, didn't they drive there or some shit? Some of
I
them
think
drove.
No, Dom fixed his car, I think, and then drove the whole way.
Yeah. That shit was sick. I was like, that's epic.
That my shit is not driving that far. I don't think.
And their trip is way longer than ours.
Where are they from?
California. It's like 2/3 and we're like 1/3.
I remember the first one. It was Corbin. He worked, I don't know if it was at some like performance shop or something. His boss is like, hey, if you get your CDL, I'll let you take the truck, if I remember that correctly.
Oh, wow.
So he got it, and he's like, yeah, you and your butts can take the truck. And they all loaded into the truck and trailer.
That's fucking awesome. I just remember the braking of the truck too. That shit was sick.
That was wild.
I love that.
I don't think my car is gonna fucking go on any of those, dude. That'd be sick though. But the economy is
yeah.
Back then,
I mean, if we knew someone that like had something like that,
I don't think we know anybody.
we don't.
like that.
But like if we
and
did,
we're not gonna fucking do that, dude. If by an arrow shot we ever go to final bout anytime in our lives, it's literally just probably gonna be, hey, let's get to final bout. That's it.
You're gonna be driving there.
I'm
gonna
lucky.
drive.
I got my boy Wild Bill.
Wild Bill.
He's got the setup. We can fit 3 S chassis on it. Perfect.
3?
No, yeah, he's got a 3-car trailer, full arrow every time on and off.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a nice trailer.
What is that's a spaceship?
Yeah. How do you even? You must
What?
have some crazy
Yeah,
ramp system.
It's just like
yeah,
race rams, just the
Yeah.
long ones with the extensions.
Okay.
Ramps and right up.
Damn. What else you got, Malk?
Tucker_Heint says, "What's your favorite wheel/kit combo you had on your S13?"
Good question.
That's easy.
Oh,
Blitz.
Oh,
The end.
okay.
really?
I was like,
So even though you sold them,
Yeah, it was good.
you
Yeah.
miss them. You did. You.
I don't really miss.
but that's your favorite wheel though.
It was favorite, but SP1. I'm going back to what I started with.
I do like a 5-spoke, like in the first photo we saw.
Yeah.
It just looks very. I don't know. It's just like the little toy car you would wheel around. It would have. Like,
I'm just going
SP1
for like the simple but like good still styling.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What else, Malk?
Illmatic.bs says, "Bad luck Bodo origin story."
What is that?
Is that Matt
Bad
from
luck,
Reveal?
Buado. So they made stickers as a joke back in the day. So like every event I went to, snapped or separated axles.
That makes sense.
Like every
Looking
event,
at
no
your
matter
car.
what. It was like I blow a power steering hose, blow an axle, and it was like notorious for like 2 years.
That's fun.
And then I like switched the wheel setup, all that, and then like it went away. But it was like there was more to it. There was just like problem after problem after
With
problem.
axles, driveline issue.
Driveline, yeah. Like I blew up a drive shaft, like the carrier bearing on one.
do you
Exploded.
do you guys break a lot of stuff? Like, does everyone else break a lot of stuff there, or that no one
No.
really breaks stuff?
I don't feel like it's as common anymore,
Okay.
as weird as it sounds, because we're like,
Because I
same
feel like
thing.
at
We're
race
giving you the formulas. Hey, run these outers, run these inners.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I feel like I used to carry bins of that stuff going to a track,
Yeah.
like event, and
You
I don't
think-
do that anymore.
You think it was because it was getting a lot of stress from something it shouldn't have been?
Well,
I think the way they're making parts now is like way better.
Oh, just generally. Like it's
I
gonna
still
be
run stock
sturdier.
axles.
Oh, yeah. Like
yeah,
OEM?
even with your power level and everything. Yeah.
OEM axle. Even if it's used. That's what I run.
Dude, I remember I tried to run axle spacers to like help a little bit with being low.
Yeah.
That shit just flew off the car. I fucking destroyed everything. Hairpin. I was on the hairpin. Boom. Fucking explosion. I was like, what the fuck was that? And there's just, I get back in the pit and one axle's off and the space, it was like all the hardware just sucked and shit just came apart.
Axle spacers are important. Like I had an S2000 and that if you lower it, it's super sensitive to vibration from the axles, from it being like this. So it's like pulling it out and I put axle spacer and it works great right after. Perfectly fine. And that's the reason why
Yeah,
I
I mean-
feel like it's tearing it. It's like
Yeah, in theory it should have helped, but I guess it was just the hardware. And then once that happened once, I was like, I'm not doing
I'm
this
still
shit
like
again.
stock rear knuckle, all that. The only knuckle I've changed is up front,
yeah. And what do you run?
B knuckle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had PBM drop knuckles in the rear, and I still feel like they're okay. But I know Josh got rid of them and all this, but his car's a totally different setup than it used to be. But yeah, I definitely had problems with axles. But your car's low too, so it makes sense because
That's when I was 18, 19.
yeah.
And that was
Years
a
old or
Oh, so 19, yeah,
stagger at the time.
19s are definitely heavier.
it's just more rotational mass.
Yeah.
Like, God, just breaking them.
What else, Mount?
Oh, this is a very good question.
Uh-oh.
Cecilia22796 says, "Sexy red or Glorilla?"
Is that your lady?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank God. It's like, oh my God, who's going to ask this question?
I'm going to have to go glow.
Yeah, glow.
Wait, you like her too, right, Mount?
No, I like both of them.
Oh,
Nah, Glorilla I feel like is a wholesome spirit, bird for spirit down there.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she's a nice person.
Dude, that's what I'm bumping in the car when I'm driving.
Really? I told Frankie there's this Glorilla song that I think that we should do like our video to, like when the cars get together and they look D-boy as fuck. Like
Which song?
Wannabe.
Okay.
They in love with Glow. You know? Just fucking I told this is what I called Frankie.
First off, he called me, and the first thing he says is, "Yo, we need to get some strippers." I'm like, "What?" He said, "We're gonna need strippers
Listen to
for
this
this video."
idea I have, and then that's how the phone call started. It's like, yo, we need to do something so far left field. Everybody thinks that you just are done with this, no new age that. Nah, watch this.
I think when your car's done, Frankie, internet's going to go wild.
I don't know why everyone says that. I don't feel that way at all.
I said, wanna be by Glorilla. Just
that makes me not want to finish my car because I'm scared. I'm
But
like, what?
Not at all.
dude, I'm talking like maybe in the front of the shop right here. Frankie's car is just like that. The camera's panning, and for no reason whatsoever, there's just somebody shaking ass wild to that song.
Just kind of funny though, right?
It's
Mel?
just like a.
It
it's
would be
ju-
good.
It's just
Yeah.
like a panning shot, and it's Frankie's car is right there. It's fire. It's dope. But then all of a sudden, just unnecessary yams just going nuts, and you're like, "What the fuck? This is a faction video?" Yeah.
You've had this thought up for a minute, haven't you?
I literally
actually
called
3
Frank-
days, yeah.
I've called him 3 separate times probably about the same idea. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, just unhinged.
I'm just like, that shit just makes me worried though when people say that, because I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna get this whole car together. I'm gonna drive it for a week, and then it's gonna get rod knock, and I'm gonna be like, and all these motherfuckers are gonna be like, God damn it!
Yo, that is literally what I'm
Wait,
afraid of.
Like, and then I'm gonna be like, all right,
Knock on fucking
Knock on wood.
please.
yeah.
I
I mean,
swear to God.
there's obviously gonna be some problems. Like, it's not that bad, but there's gonna be some problems, I'm sure. But
I have faith.
we'll work them out.
Dude, okay, you're looking at glass half empty shit.
I'm looking
you
at
need to
realistic.
look at glass half full shit.
Hey, if I could just get in the car, start it up, and just drive home, that'd be great.
Stock one, Jay.
No.
SR. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Stock SR too was awesome for that.
His motor build's going to be really good.
Yeah, no, it should be good.
I just get scared that when you do a lot of stuff, it's like more stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, it's like now you built your car to this level. Now you have
Yeah.
to fix it to that level.
You're right. You're not wrong. That's why I'm like, we'll see.
Instead of like us down here, it's like
But I mean, his car is fucking built to the nines, and you don't have any problems.
there's
But
a certain
you have a Hall
level.
Tech.
There's a certain level of care that Josh, you have given that over the years that I feel like
I'm good.
I believe in that. I believe in that. Like if you treat it just that little bit of extra care, like maybe not going.
Yeah,
like,
see, that's the
in a-
problem. My driving
in a
is
third.
not.
You guys are mean with the cars.
I'm mean
Like,
with the clutch.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I clutch kick a lot.
Yeah, it's like an American thing, and it's not good.
No. I feel like the clutch kicking is okay.
Not for the transmission.
It depends on the clutch.
Yes and no. I don't know. The Japanese drivers don't do that. Don't do the shit we do with the clutch.
The clutch needs to not be like some crazy grabby.
The thing is, you get all the SRs from Japan. They all have fucking OS Geiken and shit in there, and they're all like.
That's what I run single plate.
Yeah.
Love it.
Single
That's
plate.
what I ran.
full
Fucking trans
face.
blue immediately. I'm like, all right.
C32?
No, this was back. That was the last time my trans blue. I did the Super D event in California, and I put that clutch in here before we loaded up, and I drove it down the block. And I remember I pulled it back in. I said, "This fucking transmission is gonna blow up," because it just felt crazy now, like the clutch.
Everyone's been doing those like little dampeners. or
Yeah,
whatever.
I'm really interested to see how
Clutch
that
delay
works.
valve.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
was like,
Provided by Chase Bays. If you need them, they got them.
You know, it's funny though, because we always rip those out of the car. You know, they were always like, "Oh, you
Comfort
got to,
valve?
yeah, the company get rid of all this shit and then just put a line."
I mean, comfort valve was for a different reason.
Is it completely different?
different
I've never driven a car with one, so I don't really know what that's going to feel like.
Dude, I
Yeah, I
had
don't know
a
either.
240. Maybe two of them came with a comfort valve on it. It's like on
Yeah,
the frame
yeah.
rail. It's just.
Did you
in
notice
there.
anything with? I mean, I
You
had
could push
one
the
too, I
clutch down
guess.
with like a pinky. it's very, very light.
Okay.
It's very squishy.
So it makes it softer.
It's what I think it's doing is it's amplifying the amount of pressure that you're giving it, so you don't have to
Like a
give.
booster.
Yeah, so you don't have to give as much. Because when I remember what it looks like, it's like a little like thingy. It's
Just a box with a line going through it.
It's weird, yeah.
Yeah.
But whether or not that's what it does, I don't know.
Dude,
but
I will do anything to put my stock trans back in. I fucking hate the Z32. Like, I don't want that thing. So if that
I have it in mind.
Really? Still?
the valve
Z?
thing?
No, not the valve.
You have a Z32.
I thought
Yeah.
you meant you had a stock trans.
It just took like getting used to. I'm like,
I hate it. Well, what shifter
staring
assembly
at
do
the
you have?
just the Mazworks one. So like Jake's car has Z32, but he's got the old like excessive
Me
kit
too.
where his swivels.
me too.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's what happens to mine.
It
Yeah, I hate
swivels.
it.
It's fucking.
No, mine. No, when you go into first gear, you can feel the lever going like this.
Yeah. That's what mine does. You've said my shit.
No, your
does-
shit is crazy.
No, no,
Carl.
no,
Your
it's-
shit
What do
is
you-
like a fucking
I have
dildo hanging around.
I have
in
some like so the shaft of the shifter comes out,
there. Like his shit is loose.
and then there's like another arm that goes like this, and then that's where the shifter is.
so
right
like
here.
every worn out, every
So
like
then it's-
R154.
It's like going like this.
That's
Whenever
not
I
normal.
go over. No, well, because the thing pivots on this shaft.
yeah, that's weird. So it's bringing it forward.
and then when you turn it, then it will do that.
Yeah, it probably feels a similar way.
It has like some sort of play in it.
I hate it.
It's horrible.
Every time I drive it, it's like
Yep.
Well, yours, you have the normal shifter. I have the shitty one. So I have that problem. Then I have the shifter vibrating problem where it makes a fucking crazy noise when you drive.
mine
it.
doesn't do that.
Oh, yours makes this weird
Rattle noise. Yeah.
like it's like this crazy noise. Yeah. It's like a
I have to
bearing
change
noise.
the shifter, I guess. I don't know. That's making me not want to put my car back together because that noise was so fucking annoying.
You get used to it. Those are those kinds of little nuances about a vehicle that only you as a driver
then-
can get used to.
And then, well, you can attest to this. Tell me if I'm crazy or not. When I drive with that, so apparently it's the same gear ratios, right? Mm-hmm. My car feels like the first gear is longer.
It is, but also cruising, I catch myself in fourth gear more than fifth.
What?
Yeah. So did they just
'Cause, like-
lie about this shit? Because it does not feel the same.
Just like street driving, I'll be like fifth, whatever, and I'm like, I'll slow down because I'm behind a car or something, and I'm like back and forth, and I'm like, I don't even notice it because it's like it's not high in RPM.
Can
Yeah.
you pull up?
And it
that
feels
Malcolm?
is the other thing. It feels like my car's heavier.
I haven't noticed that.
Okay, well that's good because that feeling is fucking terrible. Like knowing that you put more weight in the car is just like this weird feeling that I hate. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean, going from SR trans to Z32, it's like, fuck.
SR Trans is so perfect. Other than it blowing up every fucking other event.
Malcolm is looking these up because I'm curious because I didn't know that they
Apparently
were
they're the same.
supposedly the same. Rear wheel drive DriftWorks. That page right there will have it. Oh yeah, this is what we're looking for.
5-speed right there,
5-speed, and then copy that link as
and
well.
then that first one on the other side. No, go down there. Okay, yeah. Now go to the other side, right side. Yep, and then the first one probably
What the fuck?
3.2. So
1.9.
So is that shorter?
3, fourth is 1, 5 is 0.7. It's
almost the same.
It's quite
Almost
literally
the same.
minimally
different.
different. Now, what you got to do is
Yo,
get
look
rid.
at reverse though.
How's
reverse
reverse
is
so
hella
drastic?
fast. Yeah, hella fast. No wonder I'd be good. I'd be quick with those fucking get the hell out of there every time I spin out.
No fucking way, dude. CDO9 though.
First gear is what really fucking feels different to me though, and it's not that different.
Malcolm, can you
I can
keep,
agree though about feeling like it's
Yeah.
longer.
It's so weird.
Can you keep the right page open and then the left page? Can you do CDO9?
CD09.
Gear ratios. Yeah, I'm curious how this is gonna be different.
CD's nuts.
Yeah,
This one?
yeah, sure.
Yeah, you got an extra gear, loser.
Yeah, well, technology. Oh, 378 to 232.
378.
Damn, you're 1-to-1 at fifth.
Yeah, what? I never knew that. Huh.
Now we know.
My fourth is your third. Damn. So if you're entering in third, just know I'm going to be behind you in fourth. I got to do the extra.
T56. I just think of Terminators when I see that. T56.
I see those letters and it makes me think of my fucking internal fucking slave cylinder bolt crap. That's what I have on my car. I have a CD.
He swapped that trans in like 5 times.
No way.
No,
In a
I wish
month.
it was 5.
It was more than 5.
It was like 19 times. Yeah.
God, no.
I did the CD swap 19 times. It was like the first thing I'd done mechanically in years, and I was getting back into it after being like in a relationship for mad long. And then, 17 times. But that T56 uses like this slave cylinder that goes on the input shaft, and it like pushes out.
Yeah.
Fucking leaked like 8 times at least. So then I had to pull it. That's like number 1 in the procedure. Remove transmission.
I don't think that's why I'll get away from SR, like even Z stuff, because it bolts right up.
Ass, dude.
Yeah.
External
Yes.
slave?
Yeah.
I would try to stay that way, like if as long as I could.
Did you think about doing a CD09?
Not at all.
Don't.
Just because everyone
why
was
didn't
like,
you?
you're going to have to raise your car.
Yep.
And
me
it
too.
sits lower.
That was
And
the
I'm
same
like,
reason.
I was like, no.
Your car's way too low for that.
Once someone said it has the same ratios as a SR trans, I was like, oh, that's it.
What, the 32?
Yeah, because I didn't want my car to feel different. You know, I just wanted it to be stronger. That was it.
Yeah, but you want to like, the stronger thing. That's it.
Yeah, I didn't want it to feel different, but then here we are. It fucking feels different.
So like in yours, Josh, if you put a CD, you might bang it around a little bit, but you'll never break it, I don't think.
Yeah, but that case
I heard
is-
like even the road noise, even just cruising it, is awful.
It's so loud. It's like
No.
a bag of marbles in
I
my
don't have that with mine.
Why? Because they built the newer cars to just have more sound
Single
deadening?
mass flywheel versus dual mass.
Like everyone that has it, well, like Nick with his IS and a few other people, they're like, dude, it's so fucking loud. And like I drove his.
Nick has a CD?
Yeah. I couldn't get
Sneaky
that
guy.
fucker into third.
Yeah, no, it's bad. And
Oh, the synchro.
But you couldn't, like, I had to let it warm up. Like, I was picking it up from our friend Jesus' house for an alignment. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll just bring it back to my house. You can pick it up there. Like, dude, I can't get into fucking third.
Yeah.
I had an issue with my second one, second CD, and I swear to you, it wouldn't go into fifth. That I know it's not the same thing, but it wouldn't go into fifth with this unless it had the good trans fluid, GL5,
Yeah.
red line.
We sell that here.
I think it was more cost effective to go Z versus like CD. Because it's like bell housing versus like the Mazworks kit. Like, I think all said and done, it was like, with the kits, like the swap kit's like $1,200.
It was back then. I don't know what the fuck it is now. And the transmissions were not a lot of money either.
Is
I
it
got
hard
mine
to
for
get a Z32
$700.
trans right
I think
now?
now it's more expensive.
I think you can still buy it new for like $2,300.
Z32?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't even know that. That's pretty cool. I had to go to like some, I don't know if it's like this by you, but like Z people, they're kind of different. They're not the same type of people. Like, so
Different breed.
I had to go find the local Z guy around here, and you know, you go to his shop and he's just got 300 fucking Z32s broken, and you're like, oh, okay, I just need this, and he's like, no, I got this too. I'm like, I don't need any of your other fucking weird Z shit. I just need the transmission. I don't sell me like your diff and your like. I don't need any of this. He's like, all right, well, if you need anything else, you know where to find it. I'm like, okay, bye.
I found a Z guy that was like that, and it was like the weirdest experience I've ever bought. Dude, T28 wastegate, all I needed. The actuator.
Yeah.
And I went with Pat, my roommate, currently, soon to be not, goes to the... No, not like that. Not like that. He bought a house, bitch. Fucking... I go to his house. Never gonna listen to this. I go to the dude's house, and it's a gigantic horse stable.
Yeah. It might have been the same guy, dude.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna describe how this went.
No, it wasn't. All right,
It
you
is. It definitely is. There's
No, I'm
only
thinking of
one
two
guy.
spots.
No, this guy had a huge stable, and then I go in the barn. I'm like, damn, mad machining equipment. A lot of machining equipment, like lathes, this, that, and the third. Then you go in, and there's another garage with like a bunch of other Zs. Then you look in the back, and then there's more Zs. And then underneath that, there's like a little bucket filled with T28 actuators. And then he sold
Like,
that to me. It was the
thing to
weird.
collect.
I know.
It was the weirdest buying experience I've ever had, and I
Yeah.
think about it to this day.
No, this guy I went to was like, it was in like Booton or some shit, and it was like a gas station, a gas station type repair shop, but it was all Z's. Like he only worked on Z32, really, and that was it. And I was like, damn, these people exist, like, because you never really see those cars around. Like,
Not as much anymore.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
very rare.
Which sucks because it was a pretty ass car.
The only time you see a Z32 owner is when he's emailing you saying, yo, you guys work on Z32. My shit hasn't been running for 5 years.
I'm trying to think of that whole interaction again because I found that ad.
Where was that place?
somewhere South Jersey because my roommate drove me there.
Because I've been to a place like that before. It was a big building. I guess you could say like a barn maybe.
Yep.
And there was 240s everywhere. Like outside, there was multiple 240s. Obviously, I went there before you.
I would have known if
but-
it was like all 13s. It was all 32s.
And this guy had so many parts. Like so many parts. That I was like, what do you do here? Are you just like the guy that
Hoarder.
Yeah.
Hoarder.
I'm like,
Literally
I think I
hoarder.
found the guy that posts every single part on eBay.
I think the thing that was weird about the guy that I'm talking about, I'm talking like end to end. It looked like he was repairing Z32s. Like he had
Yeah.
a paint booth, he had a body shop
so weird.
in the barn to the left of it, all machine work. And the person I was dealing with was younger. So I'm going to assume maybe he got into the Z's and the machine shop was there. I don't know. One of the most weird interactions. And that was off of a Craigslist ad.
Fucking weird as
Craigslist.
hell.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
dude.
Yeah, Craigslist was a shit.
That
back
was
then.
sketchy back in the day.
I loved
yeah.
Craigslist.
Loved
I'll take Craigslist back any fucking day over Facebook Marketplace.
No,
bring it
no,
back.
no.
Yep. Yo, what's your phone number? Oh, is it, okay, cool. Yo, I'll meet you at the mall. All right, cool.
No,
Done.
but then it's
No,
only
no.
an email address.
Yeah, okay,
Then
email
it's
him. Get his phone number,
Email,
done.
hey man, what's your number? No response. Now I'm waiting 7
That's
years.
because it's sold. It's gone.
Yeah,
Move on.
fucking horrible.
Dude, it's way better. It's way better. Facebook, yo, you got this? What? What do you mean what, motherfucker? You're selling something.
You
I'm
just
asking
you gotta be smart. You gotta be prepared. You gotta use your brain to use their brain.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's it. That's it.
I don't know. I'm good on that shit. I don't even. I used to sell shit all the time. I don't sell shit anymore.
Yeah,
'Cause
on
I'm not
Craigslist.
People
doing
say
it.
like or best offer,
Yeah.
and they're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah,
That
or
price-
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
No, or the best is when you put a price up, and the first thing you go is, "What's the best price?" The fucking price I put it for is the best price. Congratulations, that's the number.
Yeah.
Like what? That's not how life works. It's just you don't just lowball right up. How about a hello? How about that? Come on, bro.
You know as well as
Yeah, I
do
would lowball
that
too.
you would
Yeah, you're right.
hate if somebody said hello to you. First.
You were right.
Yeah.
You are right. Next question, real quick.
Dumb as hell.
I'm getting hungry as fuck. So
Simple_Smith, is style still alive in the U.S.? And are people still streeting nowadays?
Streeting is alive, crazy. I don't know about you guys, is it?
They still got our spot alive.
Yeah. No, but it's like everywhere. Everyone wants a street. That's all that's
good to
cool
hear.
right now. Street.
I feel like I
drifting.
don't see it as common in like in videos and stuff anymore. Like,
It's always just on
like
someone's
I grew
story
up
or
on like
something.
all the T2 stuff,
Yeah.
and like just watching that, and you're like, damn, that's
Yeah.
sick.
No,
yeah, we
it's
grew up
not-
watching your shit too. Over there.
It's not gonna be the same as
Vimeo.
that. But
Yeah.
Yo, the school's out. No.
Summer.
Summer Risky Devil
What is it
video
called?
on
Wasted
Vimeo.
Summer.
Wasted Summer, yeah.
Wasted Summer. Yeah, that one's fucking sick. But the streeting thing, it's always just on somebody's story now. It's like out streeting.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jed Davis is out there fucking burning it down. He's out there every night.
Batman.
Yeah.
Dude, that
We
guy
need 'em.
Protecting
that
the
guy
city.
Fucking is protecting the city out there.
Yeah.
You want to do that video for Frankie called Jet?
Dude.
When that door opens,
Yeah, yo. I'm down to do a video with Jet.
Oh,
That'd
Jet
be cool.
would fucking be so down.
I would love to see just Jet in a video and he's just dead ass serious, like fucking walking out of a car, just
Batman.
Yeah,
mask on.
but like a minor cameo
Look-
for no reason.
just looking like
I could find
dressed up,
so just like that
like a
where
mobster.
where it would be like a panning shot of your car then the yam shaking for no reason. There would also be like a cut scene to the right after that where Jet Davis just hands the stripper a note, and that's Jet Davis's scene.
No, he gets out.
Rob in a Batman mask.
No.
That's
You see his leg come out of the car. It's down bottom. You see his foot come out of the car. The doors open, comes out. It just starts going up his body. He's in a full suit, looking fly as hell. It's like yellow or some shit. And then he's got the hat on and everything, and he's just deadpan, fucking dead ass serious. He's just a mob boss, and he just hands someone money or something like that, like an envelope.
Quick.
Yeah, quick. And it's just a side thing.
For no reason, he's in the video.
It's like one of those old rap videos. Like it's just they're telling a
it's
story.
It's like a friend
but,
of the rapper was like, "Yo, be in my video." Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit.
Chad, you're hired.
That'd be funny.
I think
as
that's the next level of what we need in this community. We need some crazy videos like that.
I fucking give you ideas every day.
You're right.
Do not tell me any of this.
You're right.
I don't want to hear it.
And we still have a video that we want to do with your car.
50 other videos I got lined up in my brain. I call Frankie daily sometimes.
And most of them miss, but sometimes,
Most of them do miss.
yeah, but sometimes one of them hits. Any other ones on there?
Mr. Chob,
Uh-oh.
ask him if he was a boba, what flavor would he be?
What?
Taro all day.
Taro.
Taro's good.
I can't add to this because
That's
I've
a
never
ube
had
flavor.
one.
And also, D-Pumps told me to say Rio Bash is the best event ever.
He came last year.
Oh, really? That's
He brought
crazy.
both of his cars,
Oh, wow.
the 15 and the 13.
I can't believe that D-Pumps talks to me. I get to talk to D-Pumps about painting. He's doing that GT1 car.
Dude,
I'm just like, why are you
This car
talking to
is
me? You're so
sick.
like I've followed that car, not necessarily D-Pumps in general, but just that car and his 15, the yellow one. That's one of my favorite
Yeah.
cars. I don't know how long he's
I
had that
remember the
car,
180.
but the 180, like I just want to see that one like with that kit on it because you don't see that often, if ever,
Yeah.
you know. And he paints like it's weird for another painter to acknowledge the existence of a shittier.
he's been
painter.
grinding on that car.
Dude, every day. Crazy.
What do you got over there?
Shout out Derek.
Last question by Bubbler Bandit. First, why are you so handsome?
Yeah.
Second, what is your inspiration for car styling?
A good question.
Jackson, love you. Honestly, dude, all the Chicago guys.
Yeah,
That's what I grew up with.
that's a fair answer. Because I feel like they're one of my biggest inspirations too,
Like,
which is funny.
To be honest, like I never got into like the whole Drift 10 Goku, like all that
Oh,
stuff. Like
thank
I
God.
fell into that like late.
Yeah.
So just getting introduced to like all these guys and like, oh, like check out these videos. For me, that was it.
Yeah.
That's all I needed.
Finally, somebody else. I didn't have the magazine era too.
I'm
until
the same way. I don't really know that stuff.
Like
So
I
later-
didn't get the DVDs or anything like that. Like I wasn't like big into that because I'm like,
But
oh,
you
shit,
like
it's
cars.
in my city.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like cars though. Period. Always like cars. No option mag though.
Yeah.
This is the circle right here.
Yeah. Like
'Cause
I
I never had that.
I knew a little bit from like Zilvia and stuff, but I didn't know that shit before I had a 240.
Right.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean, like I wasn't into any of that shit.
Didn't know. You know what I found out Option Magazine was originally that Z and Gran Turismo. There's a Z that like the option one. It had the logo on the hood. And I always wondered what it was.
Yeah.
That was it. And then the next appearance was that sticker on the back of the RX. You remember? It had an option sticker.
RX. Oh, your
Yeah.
Your
It had an
car.
option sticker on
I don't
the
know
back.
shit about Lexuses, so I
But
always
yeah,
forget the names.
The SUV, yeah,
The
Betty.
only one I know is a fucking Sequoia, but that's a Toyota.
Betty broke.
Yeah.
The RX. It had an option sticker on the back.
Yeah, that
That's
was
the
the only
next
reason I didn't want to
rendition.
get rid of that car.
But any other questions, Malcolm?
That is all.
All right, well, I'm sorry we barely talked about drifting, but
We didn't
Hey,
talk about
I had
shit.
fun.
Yeah.
Thanks
And I
for
feel
having
like I felt like I was fucking just, we didn't talk about nothing. Really.
we did though. We had a lot of conversations, but it's just we didn't talk about a lot of car stuff. So.
Yeah, we didn't even find out
Life and health.
how you got
Yeah,
into
life and
drifting.
health.
Like,
yeah,
We could do a round
did.
two next time.
We kind of heard what he did.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Dude,
it was really TF Works that really set you off.
TF Works and
They got me straight.
Yeah,
John,
I would
no, your
say
friend
TF,
John.
D Style.
yeah.
They got me right.
Who was the one who took you to the first event? Was that John?
Rob.
That person changed your life.
100%.
That was the pivotal friend.
Yeah.
But thank you for coming by on the pod.
Thanks for having me, man. It's been a
Multiple
blast.
hour drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Does you have any other messages that you want to share to any of our listeners or anybody in specific? Yeah, lady. Shout out your 180. Or no.
Shout out the lady. Girlfriend. Love
Yes. Dude, who is the... Oh, Matt. Matt from Team Push was the first guest to go, hey, thank you to all of our girlfriends that put up with our shit like this.
Yeah.
He was the first guest to do that. So that might be why I said to
Yeah.
give your lady a shout out. Yeah. But thanks for coming on, dude.
Thanks, man.
Hopefully we run into each other soon. We'll
Yeah,
be
absolutely.
up there.
Maybe you'll be out here more often.
I probably will.
Yeah.
Bro, if you need a fucking emergency place to stay, you know who to hit up. Me right here.
I'm so mad you didn't get to see New York City on your drive over here because it was so
I'll
shitty.
pass
out.
on that.
Wait,
Oh
why?
my
Was it
God.
bad?
Every time I go up the turnpike, I love seeing New York City. And I was like, oh, maybe he's going to see that. And then it was just like cloudy the whole time because I was just on there.
Oh, okay.
And it was just shitty. And I was like, oh, he doesn't even get to see that. So,
Rip.
I'm sure I'll be back.
yeah. All right. Well, we'll see you guys later.
Thank you
Thanks
guys
for
for
listening.
listening. This has been Faction After Hours. Peace.
Bye.
Huh? I have not. I'll be back because like we're gonna be crazy.
We didn't talk about drifting at all.
Did we not?
I mean, just a little bit here and there. But I feel like we talked more about Karl's high school experience than we did.
Yeah.
Remember we found his car and
It was
everything?
we were time travelers that episode.
Yeah. So,
That's
I
cool.
mean, it was fun though. I'm glad he was in the area. I'm also
Yeah.
glad he hit me up because I would have never knew that he was in the area.
Yeah, you caught him at the right time. He was about to leave, and it's like, oh, you got
Yeah.
your Instagram back. So.
And it sucks that we couldn't. You know, we covered a lot. Health.
Health. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because he was,
He scared me.
on a road to recovery.
Kind of scared me with that. So
He didn't have a drug problem, but like, I'm saying like he's changing his health for the better.
yeah, it was just scary because I'm like, am I gonna have all these problems or?
You never know.
But it sounds like it's a Filipino thing. You know,
I
what
mean, definitely is. It definitely is.
Eddie's laughing in the back. What? That's how I say Filipino.
Filipino.
Filipino. All right.
Yeah.
As far as what's going on in the shop lately, guys, not much is going on over here. We're pretty slow. It's actually pretty bad. Help. No, but really, if you guys need your cars worked on, now is the time. It's right
Yeah.
before the season opener. I mean,
Every winter, it feels like the ice age comes, and we're about to die. And
yeah, it's bad. Things are bad here right now. So, and I would love to not talk about how broke we are every outro. Like I've thought about this. I was like, it'd be really nice if we didn't have to do that. But yeah,
hey, we're just real.
we're just real, unfortunately. And yeah, so, and this is our time to advertise. So we're gonna have to do it here. But yeah, shop's open. So if you guys need anything done to your cars, this month is probably, I would say this month is the best month to do that because if everything goes according to plan, like every other year, April and May is going to be flooded with work because everyone's like, oh shit, the drift season is here and I didn't do anything to my car.
Yeah.
So if you guys need anything done to your cars, now would be the perfect time to contact us.
Yeah. Be a little proactive. Come in here early.
Yeah, be a little proactive. And that brings me to my next subject. If you guys need parts, especially aero or over fenders, we got fenders. We got a lot of fenders in stock. And now would be the time to get that on your car so you can get it painted and you're good to go for the year. Hit us up. We're going to be putting up some inventory lists soon. And if we don't have it right now, you're in luck because we should have a container of Origin parts coming in the next 2 months, maybe, I'd say 2 months, 2 to 3 months at
2 to
most.
3. We'll say 2 to 3.
Yeah. So you can get those pre-orders in. If you want to pre-order something, just shoot us an email. If not, just order it on the website and leave an order note that says you are aware of the pre-order situation, and we'll just process it just like that. But if you want to talk to us and get confirmation, then just shoot us an email, sales@factionmotorsports.com, and we'll go from there. We have almost one of everything from Origin coming in. So I'm pretty excited about that.
It's going to be a big shipment.
Yeah.
So get some dibs now. Yeah, like Frankie said, if you have things in mind that you want to order, hit us up and we'll see if we can get it for you. We'll see if it's on that container. Most likely will be. But we do have some things in stock here. We have a whole bunch of fenders for almost every car. We have 2 Driftline V2 kits for the 86/BRZ. So if you are a fellow ZN6 driver and you need a kit, we got 2 of those. And also we have 2 180SX vented Type 2 hoods. Those are a very hot commodity. They won't be here for long. I can guarantee that. So if you need that,
Yeah, I know Jimmy Oaks is trying to steal one right now. So,
grab it from under him.
Yeah.
Pull the carpet.
It's actually insane that we even have those still, because that's like no one brings hoods in.
Yeah, I guess.
We didn't. I don't think we shared that.
Is it the economy?
Is it the economy? I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Is it the economy? It might be. We got no money.
Tell us, Trump. How can we fix this solution? This problem.
You can fix this by ordering some Origin Lab from Faction Motorsports. They're my favorite brand. I like them.
The best.
The best.
China. All right. What else we got going on here?
Oh yeah. In shop sale, we have 15% off alignments if you're local and your car a little wonky right now. Got a little 2-step going on. Drive straight.
A little dog walk going on.
Crab walk.
Rear end walking sideways. Yeah, 15% off alignments, guys. We don't really do this ever. So March is the alignment month here. So if you want to get those alignments in and you want to save some money, hit us up. 15% off, whatever the total is. And save some money and get your car ready for the season.
Also, we have some new stuff on the website. As you guys know, we are an online retailer. Not many of you know, I feel, but Stance has D1 spec XR1 coilovers. They're a level above the already amazing XR1 coilovers.
Yeah, we just filmed a video on those. I don't know when that video is coming out, but I don't think anyone knows about the Stance XR1 D1 spec coils. So we just added all of them to the website, and there's information in the descriptions. So if you guys want to check those out, they're obviously more expensive than the regular one. They're hand built, basically. They're hand assembled in Chicago. They're valved there. Everything's custom. The rear shocks have a longer stroke. They have helper springs. There's just a bunch of stuff. The rear upper bearing assembly instead of the rubber isolator. There's like a bunch of upgrades on those things. So
it can probably give you a completely different feel.
It will give you a
the XR
completely
ones.
different feel. Yeah. The Front Street guys use these coilovers. So if you need any more info, just DM the shit out of them because they'll tell you.
They got first-hand experience. So.
Yeah. Josh has first-hand experience. He loves those coilovers. He just got another set for the S15. So we'll be putting those in. But yeah, check those coilovers out. I know Stance is doing a thing right now for the next 2 months where they're giving away a free set of
coilover covers.
Coilover covers, which basically protects your coilover from dirt, debris, salt, road grime, everything like that. They're pretty awesome, those coilover covers. It's probably honestly one of my favorite things that Stance ever produced is those coilover covers.
Oh wow!
Because you could use that for anything.
Yeah,
you don't have to use it for Stance coilovers either. But yeah, so if you order a set of coilovers, you're going to get those for free for the next 2 months. That being said, we are also doing another giveaway on the website.
Ah, yes.
So we're doing this one's sponsored by GK Tech, so that's pretty awesome.
Yes.
They're giving away $1,500 shopping spree, which is pretty amazing. I mean,
yeah, you could buy anything you want on their website with that.
You could almost, depending on what you need for your car, you could finish your car's suspension.
Yeah.
In one shot. Like it's unbelievable. This is probably the best giveaway. Out of all 3 that we've done so far, I'd say this is the best one. I know we got a lot of sales with the body kit one, but
yeah. But this one could really be tailored to your liking and your needs. So.
Yeah, like if you didn't want an Origin body kit, then you weren't really interested in that giveaway. But GK Tech, dude, the suspension is good. Like, and I'm a hater, and I'm telling you that suspension is good. The quality is there, the price point is there, and the shit just works, and it's black. It looks good. So, yeah, this is my favorite giveaway so far, and I would definitely suggest you guys enter in this. So the way this works is basically every $5 spent on the website is 1 entry. So you guys could order anything from a couple bolts for rear subframe on a 240, and you could literally win a $1,500 giveaway of GK Tech parts. So check out our website. There's more details on there. Faction merch is worth double points. So if you want any shirts or anything like that, now's the time to order.
Yes, and also any Faction branded part is double points. So our
we're doing
turbo
that
line
now?
kits, our throttle cable brackets, what else we got? Trans mount.
Yeah, that is a good idea. I was thinking about doing that, and I don't know if we were doing that the whole time, but I mean that's probably how it should be anyway. You know?
Well, we're implementing it this month.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's a good idea. So that way, if you get anything Faction Motorsports, so throttle cable brackets,
Yeah.
anything that we make, you're basically getting double entries. So, yeah. Vapor honing. We got an intake manifold sent in the other day. We're doing vapor honing here. We're doing zinc plating. We're trying to make these engines look nice. I know everyone's into that stuff. So if you're looking to get something vapor honed and cleaned up, check our website for details. Eddie put up a whole little page about that stuff. You can send your parts in here. We get them cleaned up, looking brand new, and then ship them back out to you. And before I forget, we offer Affirm on the website. So if you guys don't have the money now to buy the parts, don't worry, Affirm does. So
Yeah. And we also have PayPal.
Oh yeah,
And
PayPal.
We have PayPal Pay in 4 available.
Do they still do?
PayPal Credit.
Was it PayPal Credit? Yeah, I think that's what it was.
It's a completely different line of credit.
Is it just paying for now, or is it like?
No, it's PayPal Credit. It can only be used online, and it's just separate with PayPal. Some weird, I don't know.
I remember PayPal Credit is the thing that fucked Tom Nazzaro's life up.
Oh, it almost messed mine up. So
PayPal Credit is also what basically built my drift car when I first started drifting.
so
Yeah.
it kind of made your life better.
I mean, yeah, some can say that. My accountant wouldn't, but yeah, it definitely made me think my life was better. Balling on a budget. You know?
Yeah, guys, please buy responsibly.
Yeah,
You have
buy
a problem?
responsibly. This
Please
is why,
call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Yeah, we are not a bank. All right, we just facilitate the situation here.
But yeah, we're thinking about implementing some new things into the shop. Tell me what you guys think about this. Imagine like a loyalty program for the shop, but it's just like a punch card. So maybe like every 5 oil changes, you get the 6 free, or every 5 alignments, you get the 6 free. What do you guys think about that?
You should have said, "What do you think about this, Frankie?" Because this is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Yeah. What do you think about this, Frankie?
I think it's okay.
Okay.
That's just for the shop services. Obviously.
Yeah, just the shop
Yeah.
services.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just to have a little loyalty program for the
I
local
kind of like the
customers.
alignment idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that because we were trying to do an alignment package anyway. So maybe this is kind of like
Could
it's like another
tie
way to
into
do
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the easier way to do it.
We got a Patreon.
Yeah. Got a lot of people in there.
Tell us about it.
We got a Patreon.
You don't need to be Trump.
I didn't do that on purpose. Yeah, we upload a whole bunch of exclusive videos on there, early access videos, little bonus footage from podcasts, and a bonus footage from YouTube videos. Also, we have 3 tiers. Figure out which one suits your needs the best. The first 2 tiers are $5 and $10. They're about the same. They are the same thing. It's just different prices. But the $15 tier, you get a care package whenever we release new merch. So, yeah, figure out which one suits your needs best and how you want to support us. And the support really does make a difference over here.
Yeah.
So,
It literally made a difference this morning.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, holy shit, the Patreon really, our Patreon members are really helping out the shop. So thank you guys to everyone that's in there.
Yeah. You guys literally keep the lights on here.
Yeah, unfortunately, as scary as that is. Guys, check out our sponsors, Automotive Specialty Wraps. Get your car wrapped, get it cleaned up, get everything done. Fair Lawn, New Jersey, they have been helping out the community for a while now, and I mean, they got the shit down to a science. So.
Yeah. Actually, Artie called the shop yesterday, and he said they're back up and running with the mobile washes. They had to take a break because it was just way too cold. Everything was frozen, so they had to hold off on that. But now they are back up and running. I'm sure there are a couple customers that have their car here right now that they would like to have their car washed before they leave. So
Also, I know there's definitely a lot of customers out there that have dads that are rich. This is a perfect solution for that.
just straight up, you're saying it like that.
Yeah, honestly, because like those are the type of people like the people that work in offices and have fucking 4 kids and don't have time to do any of this shit, and they drive a 911 in the summer, like.
Yeah, the Macan has throw up in the backseat.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like shit
Been
like
sitting
that.
there for weeks.
No, but like those people, they can afford it. They can more than afford it because their mobile wash thing isn't even that expensive. But
No, it's super affordable.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is these people can really afford it. So it's like nothing to them. So tell them about it. Spread the word. Automotive Specialty Wraps is a bunch of great guys, local.
Yeah, they're not a bunch of Joe Schmoes. They work around supercars, hypercars, so they're very responsible. They're professionals.
Yeah, so tell your uncle with the Ford GT that he can get a mobile wash whenever he wants. Doesn't even have to leave the house. Limitless Autofab.
Yes.
We got some bash bars.
Arguably the best bash bars in the community right now.
Yeah, we got some in stock now here. So if you guys need anything, come by. We also just installed some catch cans in some cars, and the catch cans look great. Everything's looking great from those guys, so make sure to check them out. East Coast Drift School, of course. The Club Loose season hasn't started yet, so if you're looking to get some drifting in, now's the time to hit up Chris Knapp.
The season is starting. I'm sure there's spots filling up, overnight. So
yeah, winter's finally breaking here, so we're having some good weather now. So it's gonna start getting crazy. So if you want to get the seat time testing in, now's the time. And of course, Chase Bays.
Yes, Chase Bays, making some of the best products in the community in the industry right now for these drift chassis.
What does Chase call them? Fluid Dynamic Solutions. I just made that up, but he should use that if he doesn't use that. Go on his website real quick, Eddie.
What is that?
Because they make a lot of like fluid products. So he has some way that he says it. Fluid transfer products.
Oh, like their
high-end fluid transfer products. Because mostly they're doing like power steering, they're doing brake lines, they're doing clutch lines.
Windshield
fluid, yeah.
Reservoirs.
Yeah. So they're dealing a lot with like pumps and different stuff. I mean, it's a good thing because that means that company is focusing on one particular realm of the automotive industry.
Yeah.
So like they're kind of like dialed in. So it's always good when you see a company that's focusing on one aspect. That means
they could give their undivided attention to that category,
Exactly. So check them out. They got great videos on YouTube, I heard as well. So I know they did that event last year. That was an awesome event. They're probably going to do another one this year at Polecat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that track looks pretty crazy. Everyone who went said that track was insane. So check out their videos. And we still got a coupon code for them, or do we not?
Yeah, it's still there.
What is it?
If you want extra savings on Chase Bays products bought through our website, the coupon code is Chase Bays After Hours. So yeah, if you want extra savings, type that in on our website. If you have a Chase Bays item in your cart, and boom, extra savings right there.
All right. Pretty much the only last thing I want to talk about is our YouTube. We finally hit 8,000 subscribers, so thank you guys.
Woo!
Okay, I don't know if it needs to be that crazy, but yeah, thank you guys.
Any milestone is a milestone.
Yeah. Eddie is working real hard on trying to get more subscribers because it is directly affecting his pay. So if you guys want to subscribe to, if you guys are fans of Eddie and fans of this podcast and you want to subscribe to YouTube to help him out, that would be great.
Every subscriber, Eddie gets 0.00001 cent. So
if you want to feed a child in need,
he's at 8 cents right now for the 8,000.
Yeah, so Eddie's definitely pushing some good quality content out there. We got some more video. We have like 5 videos just waiting to go right now. So I'm stoked on that. It's a good way to start the year. So yeah, check out our YouTube, check out our sponsors, check out the website,
check out our shop,
and make sure you place a checkout on the site.
Place an order on the site.
I know, but I was trying to like do the checkout thing.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know.
Cut. Yeah, later, guys.
Bye.